Hey, how's Ma doing? Is that old bag still kicking?
Honey? I'm sorry, what?
The hospital called. They told me she was picked up by an ambulance. Said she was brought to the ER. Sounds like it must have been pretty bad this time, huh?
Aren't you gonna come to the hospital to see her? I was with her this morning and she seemed okay, but the nurse told me she thinks she might have had a stroke this afternoon. Luckily, her neighbors called the ambulance when she didn't answer her door. When are you gonna get here, honey? Things aren't looking good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really busy with work at the moment. Like totally swamped right now. Don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. Do me a favor and handle this one for me, will you?
Logan? I don't know how to say this, but the nurse told me it's not looking good. You should be here. I can't handle this alone.
I said I'm busy, okay? What do you want me to do? What, are they saying she's looking ready to croak? I suppose it's about time, isn't it?
Logan! How could you say something like that? This is your own mother we're talking about. Don't tell me you're not even a little bit concerned for her.
Of course I'm worried about her. That's why I'm texting you right now. She's my ma after all. I'm her worried son. Of course I'd be worried about her. On the other hand, you seem way more worried than you ought to be right now. Don't think I can't see through your little act. I know what you're planning. You think I can't see you're pretending to care about her like that?
What's with you? I've known your mother for longer than we've been married. Of course I'm concerned. She's my family too. How could you say something like that? She's very sick, Logan. Of course I'm worried.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Don't think I can't tell what is on your mind. I know what your real intentions are.
My real intentions? What do you mean?
I won't say it on here, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't play dumb with me.
What are you talking about? Your mother is in the hospital right now. She might not make it until tomorrow. Why do you have to do this right now? A normal person would be rushing to the hospital right now, praying they'd make it in time to see their mother who might be on the verge. And here you are, prioritizing work and claiming I have some other intention?
I told you I've got work, damn it. What, do you expect me to just stand up and leave? My job is really important. If I don't work, how do you expect me to support us? You wouldn't understand. I can't leave my job even if I wanted to. Someone like you, a housewife who's barely worked a day in her life, wouldn't know that you can't just leave from work, so stop trying to guilt trip me. All you do is clean and cook, so don't tell me what I should be doing right now.
What does any of that have to do with this?
Whatever, I'm done with that. I know what you're trying to do anyway. Now tell me, without beating around the bush or anything, is Ma gonna make it? Or what's the doc say?
You're really the worst, aren't you?
Oh, come on, you know I'm just being realistic here. Someone has to be realistic here. You always think the worst of me for no reason.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, whatever. What's bound to happen is gonna happen. No helping that. Alright, I gotta go. Work needs me. Take care of everything for me. Oh, and don't contact me again. I am really busy, okay?
I can't believe you right now.
Hey Robin, how's Margaret doing? I heard from my neighbor that she's got taken to the hospital. Is she okay? I'm heading there by taxi right now as well. I just hope that I'm not too late. What wing is she in so that I can get there as soon as I get to the hospital?
Hi, Ethan. She's in the south wing, 3rd floor. They say she's conscious, but I'm not sure if she's okay. I'm speaking to the nurse right now.
Okay, I'm almost there. Please, just, if she's not gonna make it, I just need to say goodbye at the least. Aunt Margaret always looked out for me. I can't just let her go without telling her thank you. She used to make me dinner and let me sleep over at their place when my dad was, in one of his moods.
I remember her telling me about when you were little and you had to eat with them. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm glad she opened her home for you when you didn't have anywhere to go.
I always felt bad for asking her for food, but she was always so kind to me. She treated me like her own child, even when my own dad would kick me out of the house.
She's really an angel. I just wish I could help her out like she helped us out all the time. It's hard seeing her like this.
Speaking of, how's Logan doing? Is he holding up okay?
Huh? Logan. He hasn't come to see her yet.
What? That's weird. Why isn't he there yet? Do you think he got stuck in traffic or something maybe?
No, he said he's not gonna come to see her.
What? Why not? When I called him, he said he urgently left work. I thought he was leaving to go see Margaret and you.
He left urgently? Logan told me he's really busy and that he can't make it. Why would he tell you he left work?
I'm not so sure. That's really weird. I wonder if there wasn't some kind of misunderstanding. I'm sure he'll be there any second.
I don't know, Ethan. He didn't seem very concerned about his mother. He told me to handle things for him and that I shouldn't bother him again tonight.
No. Did he really? I can't believe it. Did he seriously tell you that?
Yes, he did. He said his job is really important and he can't just leave. I know you two haven't spoken in a long time, so you might not know, but he's changed a lot. He treats his mother very poorly. He doesn't speak to her at all, and he only seems to be interested in what he'll inherit from her. As you know, this is the second time she had to be taken to the hospital. He was the same the first time she got really ill. He said he was busy with work that time as well.
What the hell? I can't believe it. He never used to be like this. I wonder what happened to the guy.
I can't believe it either. But ever since she started getting sick, he just stopped talking to her. Whenever he got home from work, he wouldn't say anything to her or even look at her. They barely spoke at all the last 5 years. I don't know what's gotten into him. His mother is terminally ill and he won't even come see her at the hospital. What could he possibly be doing right now that's so important?
I don't know, Robin. It just doesn't seem like the person I used to know. Wait, today's the 27th today, isn't it? No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't what? What's today's date have anything to do with this?
Sorry, just ignore me. I thought I remembered something, but Margaret is more important than that right now. Just stay with her for now. We're turning into the hospital parking now. I'll see you in a minute.
All right, see you soon. Please hurry.
Hey, I assume you got the message with those papers. I want you and your things out of here before the end of the day. Oh, and sign everything and take them to the government office.
So those papers you threw at me while I was sitting on the couch really were divorce papers, weren't they?
Of course they were. I'm not planning on staying with you anymore. We're divorcing. I don't have any reason to stay married to you. I can't stand being around you anymore. I've been holding out for years now, but today I am finally getting rid of you.
I can't believe it. So that was your plan all along, wasn't it? Why would you do this? What's wrong with you? Is this what you were planning this whole time?
What are you talking about? I should be asking you the same thing. You've been using me this whole time, leeching off of me, trying to kiss up to Ma so you could take off with our money. Bet you didn't think that I'd be the one divorcing you at the end of the day. Thanks for looking after the old bag for me this whole time. Now I am free of both of you. Hasta la vista, baby.
What were you doing the night your mother passed away? Tell me now.
What's your problem? I told you I was working. How long are you gonna rail me for not going to the hospital to see her? Get over it already. I can't help the fact that I was busy at work, can I?
Are you sure about that? Like, really sure? Were you really busy with work that night?
Yes, how many times do I have to say it? You are so friggin' irritating. Why should I have to explain to you why I wasn't at the hospital? Why am I still even talking to you? Get out of my house already. I never want to see you again.
I'm speechless. Why are you like this, Logan? What happened to you?
Nothing happened to me. You're the one that's gotten more irritating and noisy over the years. Forcing you to take care of Ma for the last 8 years was about the only good thing that I got you to do. Now that the funeral is over, I have no reason to talk to you anymore, so do me a favor and get your stuff out of my house. I want to get on with my life and enjoy my newfound freedom.
Thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart.
What? Are you trying to act tough now? I know that you were just looking after Ma, thinking to yourself the whole time that you'd just get some of the inheritance money. That's the only reason you were actually looking after her, not because you actually cared about her. You're not fooling anyone. Joke's on you, because I am her real son. You're just some stranger to her. She would never give you any money.
Logan, I didn't even know she had any money that she was leaving for you. I don't care about inheriting anything. I'm just happy you finally decided to divorce me.
Happy I divorced you? No way. Don't make me laugh. You're about to be jobless and homeless. Don't try to act so strong. I know you're furious that I decided to divorce you. Pretend you're happy all you like. I hope you're prepared to sleep in a ditch tonight.
I'm not acting, but I know you don't care either way. I'll leave, but don't come crawling back to me when you realize how badly you screwed up.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of here, you nagging old hag. I hope I never have to see your stupid face again. Robin? You scheming rat, what is the meaning of this? Why did Ma make you the heir of her inheritance and not me?
I see you finally read her will, Logan. No scheming or anything like that. That's just what she decided she wanted to do with her money when she passed away. And since it's clearly stated in the will that I am the heir, there's nothing you can do about it. So please stop contacting me.
No, this isn't right. There's something fishy going on here. There is no way that she would give you everything. I'm her son after all. I'm her real family. Why would she give you anything? You did something, didn't you? You tricked her, or you extorted her or something so that she would give you money. I knew I shouldn't have trusted you.
I'll say this one more time. I did not extort, intimidate, or trick your mother in any way. She hired a lawyer to help her write the will and everything. If you don't believe me, you can contact that lawyer and discuss it with them.
Why would she? How could she give you all the money and not me? I am her son. You're nobody to her. I should have got all of her inheritance.
Do you seriously not get it yet, Logan?
Of course I don't. None of this makes any sense. She must have been seriously sick in the head if she left you the money. She probably had dementia or something, so her will can't be valid.
Logan, she wrote up her will months ago. And no, she didn't have dementia. Her own son should know that much at least.
But I've been living with her ever since Dad died. I was by her side basically until the end. How can she do this? There's no way that she wouldn't give me anything.
By her side this whole time, huh? Do you know who's been with her for these past 8 years?
Me, of course.
No, Logan. There's no way Margaret would have given you a cent looking at how you treated her for the last 8 years. You said it yourself. The best thing I did was force you to look after her. You never bothered to talk to her when you were home. You always avoided seeing her. You always ate your dinner in your room. Not to mention how you badmouthed her so loud that we could always hear you. Her own son. Treating her like this for years. And you expect her to give you inheritance money? And to top it all off, you left her to die in the hospital without even coming to see her. You're a cruel, heartless man. You don't deserve a cent from her.
I was busy, damn it. What do you want from me? How many times do I have to explain this? I was at work. If I am not working, then we don't have money. And I was giving her that same money back as well. Where is my thanks for all the years that I spent supporting her?
You supported her! For what? A year or two after she started getting sick and had to retire? Don't make me laugh, Logan. Your excuses are deplorable. You were barely giving her anything by the 3rd year we were living together, and then you just stopped supporting her completely. I had to ask my family for money so I could continue helping her with medical care.
Well, either way, the fact still stands that I supported her with my own income. Where is my thanks for that, huh? At least pay me back the money I spent supporting her. That should be reasonable.
You want the money back that you gave your mother. How is that remotely reasonable? What, now that she's gone, you think you deserve to get what you spent on her back? Don't you hear how that sounds? You should be ashamed of yourself. There's no way I'm giving you anything.
Don't go getting a big head now just because Ma gave you all that money. You're not going to be so cocky when I take your sorry face to court over this.
You're going to sue me. Be my guest. I'd love to see you try and fail to sue me over this.
Again with that ego of yours. I am 100% certain that the jury will side with me. I am her son, her own flesh and blood, while you're just a money-grabbing thief. Not to mention that I was hard at work that night trying to support my family, unlike you who was just spending all this time leeching off of me. Once the jury knows about all of that, they'll toss you in jail and hand over the inheritance money that was meant for me.
Are you seriously still claiming that you were at work that night, huh? Tell me, Logan, what exactly were you doing at your workplace that night?
Why should I tell you? Not like you would understand what my work is about anyway. What's the point? You wouldn't know how important my job is anyway.
Right. And you're sure you were at your workplace, right?
Yeah, of course I was. I'm not some businessman in a suit waltzing around the place pretending to be doing work. I can't do my job anywhere else but at work.
So you say. But the thing is, I heard from someone that you left work pretty urgently before I messaged you about your mother.
What?
I checked with your boss as well, and he confirmed that you left in quite a hurry that night. He said the same thing that I heard from my other source. I was told that you left because your mother got taken to the hospital, which is very interesting, considering you specifically told me that you weren't coming to see your mother and that your job was more important.
That's because I was actually gonna see her, but I got stuck in traffic, so I didn't make it in time. I was really hurrying. I just didn't make it, okay?
That's weird, because when I texted you, you said you were still busy with work. Didn't sound like you were rushing to the hospital. If you were really rushing to come and see her, shouldn't you have just said so?
See, I was planning on surprising her. I wanted you guys to think I wasn't gonna make it, and then I would show up and surprise everyone. I thought she might appreciate that, you know?
Surprise! You wanted to surprise your mother, who was in a critical state and barely clinging on to life?
Well, yeah, I wanted to lighten the mood a bit. People shouldn't be sad and depressed in those situations. Who knows? She might have turned around and miraculously recovered. That's how concerned I was about her.
The one miraculous thing about that whole thing is your reasoning. Do you think if we went to court and you tried to spin that story to the jury that they would buy it? That you lied to me and you were actually rushing to the hospital to surprise your dying mother, to lighten the mood?
Well, I mean, maybe not exactly like that.
You're embarrassing. Honestly, just stop trying to justify yourself. So, you left your workplace, didn't come to the hospital, Where did you go then, What exactly were you doing?
I really did leave work, okay? I had business to attend to. Really important work-related stuff.
Such as?
I had to go see one of our business partners. It was a really urgent meeting. I had no choice but to go out and see the guy. I thought I could go see Ma after the meeting, though. I was sure it wouldn't take that long.
Oh, and what is this business partner of yours called? I plan on corroborating this story of yours with him.
You can't. See, the meeting was about a new project at work, something that I can't really discuss yet. I had to sign an NDA, actually, so I am not allowed to say anything.
How convenient. Well, in that case, you can at least tell me where this meeting was, can't you? I'd love to call the place and see if you were actually there.
Where the meeting was? It was at this fine dining place near work. Our business partner insisted that we go there. It's pretty new. I don't know if they'll even show up if you look it up online, actually.
Oh, a fine dining restaurant. Are you sure it wasn't a bar?
What? A bar? No.
Or should I say club? A hostess club, to be specific. I believe the place was called something like Club Hush Hush.
What? No, I've never heard of that place.
I got word that you went to a hostess club that night. A certain someone who had gone there with you before told me this. Oh, and before you deny that as well, I actually called the place and they confirmed that you were there. Seems you're a bit of a regular customer, and that you're very popular over there.
Wait, how do you know all of this? Who told you?
Your childhood friend Ethan. He told me about this place and how you two used to go there before you got married. Unlike you, he actually came to see Margaret before she passed. He told me that he had an idea where you might have gone after you said you left work. And so we called the hostess club to check, and lo and behold.
Ethan? Why would he? How could he do this to me? We used to be best friends. How could he backstab me like this? He swore not to tell anyone.
Oh, but he did. He told me a lot of things, actually. He said there was a girl there you really liked to hang out with. Lola, I think it was. You two would spend hours talking and doing other things in the back room, apparently. And the reason you weren't at the hospital that night was because it was Lola's birthday. How nice of you! Spending the night with your favorite girl, celebrating her birthday. All the while, your terminally ill mother was lying in a hospital bed, gasping for breath, tragically passing away without her son there to comfort her. I can't think of anything more cruel, selfish, and self-centered than that.
No, you've got it all wrong, Robin. I promised her I would pop in to say hi and congratulate her on her birthday. It's nothing like that. We're just friends. I would have gone to the hospital as soon as possible, but I made a promise to a friend.
I'm sure you would have, Logan. I'm sure you would have. Oh, by the way, is it also true that you spent almost $10,000 at the club that night? The owner was gushing so much about how much you spent on his girls, I almost couldn't get a word in.
What? That frickin' idiot! Why would he say that? You weren't supposed to know that.
You were hoping your mother would pass away so you could inherit all of her money and blow it all on girls and alcohol. You got blackout drunk and told everyone you were going to inherit a fortune. You roped everyone in by boasting about how rich you were going to get.
Fine, I'll come clean, okay? Yeah, I was after Ma's money this whole time, okay? I thought I was going to inherit all of it, so I spent all my money at that place. But I realize now that I made a mistake. I admit I messed up. So?
So? So what?
So, can you maybe split the inheritance with me? Like I said, I spent all of my money. If I don't get some of that money back, let's just say I have a bit of debt that I was planning on paying soon, so I need some of that inheritance money.
You blew all of your money, boasted that you were going to be loaded once you get your inheritance, and now that you aren't getting that money, you want to apologize? Besides, we're effectively divorced now. I don't owe you anything anymore. You're nobody to me now. I don't legally owe you a cent. Figure out this debt thing by yourself. Don't involve me.
Robin, please, be reasonable. Please, I really need that money. I owe people money, and once they realize I can't pay them back, I could be in a lot of trouble. I was an idiot. I shouldn't have spent all that money. I know now, so please. I should have known better. I'm sorry.
You think I'll forgive you for everything you've done in the last 8 years if you say I should have known better, my bad? Do you seriously think that I'll just give you the money Margaret left me, just like that? If anyone, you should be apologizing to your mother. She's the one that suffered that whole time while her own son ignored her and then left her to die in the hospital while you were out partying. She wasn't able to hear anything from her son, not a farewell or an apology, before she left this world.
Robin,
It would be an injustice to her if I ever forgave you for what you did. And I would be disrespecting her will if I ever gave you even a cent of her money. So give up. Even if it wasn't for the cheating and you wasting all of your money, you did something incredibly cruel and unforgivable.
What do you expect me to do then? How am I supposed to pay off my debt? How am I going to afford the house and everything else now? I'm going to be ruined because of you.
How should I know? Why would I even care? You figure it out. You did this to yourself, Logan. Guess you'll just have to sell everything and go sleep in a ditch or something, huh? After all of my stuff was out of the house and I filed for divorce, Logan had already taken off and had left without a trace. Seems he was serious about these people he owed money to, so he probably ended up fleeing the town to hide from them. He also apparently tried calling Lola, probably in hopes of fleeing with her and starting a new life or something, but she completely shunned him and blocked his number. Although his spirits were crushed, Logan didn't give up on Lola and their future together. He came back to town and headed to the Hostess Club to find Lola. Unfortunately for Logan, someone tipped off the club owner, and he contacted the people that Logan owed money to. It wasn't Lola that he found when he entered the club, but the men he owed money to instead. I'm not sure what happened at the club, but it's safe to say that Logan was taught a harsh lesson about paying back his debts. Logan is still around, though. He wasn't tied to a concrete slab and thrown in a lake or anything like that. Last I heard from Ethan, he was working his hands raw to try and make a decent living while also paying off his debts. He's now fully aware of how terribly he treated his mother in her last couple of years on this earth, and is trying to do his best to process the guilt he feels every day. It might be too late for him to be regretting his decisions, but hopefully he'll turn out a better person after working through this difficult phase. I hope he uses this opportunity to work on himself. As for me, I completely separated from Logan and started living on my own in a small one-bedroom apartment. The rent is pretty cheap, and I'm managing to get by despite my lack of work experience. It's all thanks to Ethan introducing me to a place he used to work at that pays pretty well for people with limited experience. I also like to think it was thanks to Margaret looking out for me that I managed to find my footing again after divorcing Logan. I'd like to pay her generosity and kindness back by becoming a respectable, independent, and similarly kind-hearted and caring woman like she was.
Thanks, Tash, for agreeing to go out with me.
I didn't have any friends except you when I first came to this university. You were always my friend, but I wondered if you wanted to take it to the next level. I'm so happy you finally told me how you really felt.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not good with important decisions, especially when it comes to women.
No need to apologize.
I should have manned up and told you sooner. Oh well, I'm glad you said yes. You wouldn't believe how many times I had my phone in my hand and your number on the screen. My heart was pounding.
I should have let you know I felt the same much sooner, too.
I went to a private all-boys school in England for high school. I never really had the chance to talk to many girls. All we did was study and practice rowing. It was a shock coming back to the States and being surrounded by so many girls on campus.
Really? I didn't know that. Why were you in England?
My dad's in the military, so we moved a lot when I was younger. Bahrain, North Carolina, Italy, Kentucky. When my dad was posted to Germany, my parents thought I needed to be somewhere more permanent, so they decided to send my brother and me to live in England.
I see. You'll have to tell me what it's like to live in England one day. Anyway, I'm glad you plucked up the courage to ask me out.
Oh, shucks, you are just too damn cute to let pass by.
Thanks.
You look just like my favorite movie star, Charlize Theron. Has anyone ever told you that? I could stare into your eyes forever. I'd never get bored.
No one ever said that back home, but I get it a lot now I'm here in college.
I bet. The first time I saw you, I thought it was her. I hid behind a tree and watched you. I remember wondering why on earth Charlize Theron would be here at our little campus. By the time I figured out that it wasn't her, you'd walked off, but I'd already decided I had to ask you out. I'd never forgive myself if I didn't. I didn't want to live with the regret of not asking you, so I made up my mind to ask you. Even if you said no, at least I'd know I tried.
You're so cute.
You are the one who's cute.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I suppose I can tell you.
What? Is it good news, bad news? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
It's neither good news or bad news. It's a little embarrassing.
Oh? You can tell me. What is it?
Oh, yeah, I'm too embarrassed. I'll tell you next time. By then I may have plucked up the courage.
Go on. You can tell me. I promise I'll never tell another living soul.
Next time.
I'll hold you to that.
I promise.
Hey, and don't get the wrong idea about me. It's not just the way you look that I like. Everything about you is amazing. You are just such a lovely person. Talking with you is, well, lovely. That's the real reason I told you how I felt. I'd be pretty shallow if it was just your face, wouldn't I?
I got it. And it's the same for me. I feel like I can relax and be myself when I'm with you.
That's good to hear, but I worry about you. Really pretty girls get a lot of unwanted attention, right?
I'm not gonna cheat on you if that's what you mean. I'm just a simple country girl. I don't need much to make me happy.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Oh no! I didn't mean you. I just mean I'm a one-man girl. I'd never dream of cheating on you.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, beautiful girls get a lot of attention from weirdos, right? That's how I imagine it anyway.
From time to time, yeah. But since moving here, it's been okay. But don't worry, I'm not one to go off the rails. I'm your girlfriend and that's all I need.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
I'll see you tomorrow and then let's go do something after class. There's a new Mexican grill opened up on 5th. Let's go check it out.
Sounds like a plan. I can't wait.
See you tomorrow then.
Hey, Dan, you got a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about. Sounds ominous. What's up? Just bored, really. Since McDonald, Ferguson, Sinclair offered me a job, it seems to have completely stopped. I just need to see out the year and I'm done. But until graduation, I've got all the time in the world. Right.
Can't you go down there and do some kind of intern stuff? Nah, I was their intern all last summer. I'm not gonna go there for free again. What do I look like, a slave or something? Oh, right, yeah, sorry, Matt. Well, just enjoy your remaining time here on campus. Hit the gym, read those books you have on your shelf. Yeah. So, what can I do you for? Nothing. I just heard a little rumor that you were dating that Tasha Keenan. She's in your media studies course, right? Oh, yeah, the rumors are true. We've been dating for a while. So, is it serious? Yeah, I guess. How did you hear about us? We haven't told anyone. Not that it's a secret. I have ears all over campus. There isn't much that goes on without my knowledge. But you could have at least told me. Oh, she's a little fox. Gee, thanks. Yeah, she's really nice. She looks just like Charlize Stone. You've really outdone yourself, my man. Yeah, I really lucked out. What the hell does she see in a loser like you? Hey! I'm just kidding. But she's not just cute. She's got everything in the right place, if you know what I mean. I bet she's a little stick of dynamite in the sack. Hey, knock it off, will ya? So, you've sealed the deal then? Matt, I really don't feel like... Oh, come on, buddy. It's me, Maddie. You can tell me. Have you got into the fourth base? Oh, I bet you have. You can tell me. Did you? No? Not yet? Come on. I tell you all about my conquests. It's only fair. Nah, not yet. We're taking it slow. Jesus, she's not one of those no sex before marriage losers, is she? She is from a pretty rural town. Buddy, that's too bad. I'm not in any rush. It's okay. Oh, damn. You're not a virgin, are you? Oh, hell. Damn. No, of course not. Oh, damn you are. I really don't want to talk about it, okay? Right, okay. And what about her? Is she a virgin too? Damn, this is priceless. I don't know. We haven't talked about it. Oh, you guys are incredible. The last two virgins in the state. What is wrong with you both? Damn, little buddy. She wouldn't be a virgin much longer if she was my girlfriend. Do you need me to lend a hand? Of course I'd like to, but how do I go about having that conversation? You're the local expert. What would you do? Not wrong there. I've had more sex than you've had hot dinners, my friend. They say Fidel Castro has slept with 13,000 women. I think I must be a close second. Yeah, okay, so what should I do? I need your advice. Hey, anytime you need me, just ask. Come over for a few beers now, and I'll tell you everything you need to know, and some things you don't. I can't. I'm meeting Tasha. Right, well, anytime, buddy. Thanks, I will.
Hey, Dan, who is Maddie? I've never met him before, but 3 days ago he just started texting me out of the blue. We started talking about you mostly, but he's getting a bit personal and he's starting to creep me out.
What's he said?
I'll send you screenshots. Hang on, okay?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Tash, it's Maddie. Remember, if you ever run into trouble with classes, exams, your boyfriend, just let me know. I'm right here to help. You can talk to me about anything, and I mean anything. If that ratbag Dan gives you any trouble, you just let me know, okay?
Okay, thanks. Good to know.
Speaking of Dan, I'm curious. Why did you agree to go out with him? He doesn't really seem like the type of guy to be able to satisfy someone like you.
Why? Because I like him? He makes me laugh? Do I need any other reason? Why do you want to know?
Just seems like a waste to me.
A waste?
Yeah, you are super cute, like the cutest girl on campus. You could have any guy and yet you chose Dan? I don't get it. A girl like you could date a guy with a job lined up at a famous law firm and you'd never have to work a day in your life. Someone as beautiful as you, if you told anyone you're an actress or a model, they'd believe you without a moment's hesitation.
Yeah.
Tell the truth, does he make you feel good?
Feel good.
You know, when you two, get intimate.
What?
I bet you he's terrible at it. Probably doesn't even know which end to use. Country bum like him, I can imagine him being terrified. My pa told me them things have teeth in them and they bite. But you're getting what you need, 'cause if not, a girl like you...
Just wait a damn minute.
Oh, you don't have to be shy, you can tell me, just answer the question. It's for your own good. I'm trying to help, come on, tell me.
No, I don't want to.
No? Hey, don't tell me you guys haven't... Has he even... No way, you guys haven't even done it yet? Actually, I'm not really all that surprised. He's a total country hillbilly. Probably grew up practicing on goats and still hasn't had a real human female. I mean, it took him like ages to even ask you out, right?
Yes, but...
Having a girlfriend as cute as you and not even tapping that, he's pathetic. God, what a time-wasting little dweeb. You need a real man, you know that, right?
No! I thought you were his friend. Why are you bad-mouthing him like this? What kind of a friend are you?
But you want to do it, right? You're waiting for him to make a move, right? You must lie awake at night, frustrated, waiting for that little butthole to make a move.
No, it's not like that at all.
Oh, hell, you aren't? You aren't a virgin, are you? Waiting for Mr. Right, hoping, wondering if that Mr. Right is Danny Boy? Oh, God, you two are pathetic.
I'm not answering that.
You are, aren't you? This is dangerous territory for you two.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You don't want to break up with him, do you?
Of course not.
If your first time is with another virgin, there's a really high risk that you break up. 9 times out of 10, it's a disaster. No one knows what's happening, and it ends up being a frustrating mess. The scientific data is very clear on this.
Really? That sounds like a bunch of crap. You just made that up.
Nope, it is scientifically proven. It was like that for me too. I'm living proof.
Oh?
Yeah, I had no idea what to do. She had no idea. In the end, it was just so embarrassing and we broke up. Couldn't face seeing each other every day, knowing what we'd try to do and failed so miserably at. It'll be the same for you and Dan. Like you're both trying to paddle a canoe up the Amazon River without a map or a guide.
The Amazon River.
For example, I mean. You'd be dead within a day or two. Whereas if you had an experienced guide to lead the way, you'd be sipping tea from Incan goblets in El Dorado in no time. Pretty soon you'd be confident enough to lead your own expeditions into even wilder jungle terrain.
Oh boy.
Let me be your guide. I'll show you what to do and how to maximize your enjoyment.
What?
Listen, in order for you and Dan to enjoy your first time together, I'm willing to teach you how it's done. Then you'll know what to do, and then the chances of you and Dan staying together will increase like 100 times. It's simple science and math.
What are you saying?
Do it with me. What do you say?
Huh?
I get it, you're a little confused, that's fine. But if your first time is with me, you'll be learning from the best. I'll be gentle. Let Fidel take care of things.
Fidel?
Just a joke. Anyway, I'm off to the gym. I'll check my phone when I'm done working out. I hope there's a nice reply from you waiting for me. You're a clever girl, so I think you understand.
What the hell?
See? He's a total creep.
He just wants to have sex with you. He's not interested in helping. Damn, he's so transparent.
Yeah, he's a sleazebag. So what do you think I should do?
Just ignore him for now. I'll tell him to back off.
I hope he doesn't text me anymore. It would be really good if this was the end of it. I don't want to make it worse. I'll ignore him and let's just see if he takes the hint.
Right. Okay, I'll pretend I don't know anything about it.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry. I'm glad you told me, though.
Dan, I can't take it any longer.
What's wrong? Is it Matt? Did he do something?
Yes and no. I thought ignoring his text would make him stop, but it's as if he's doubled down on it. He's relentless. It's so stressful. His texts come at all times of the day and night. Look at the most recent ones.
Hey, Tash, what gives? Why don't you answer my calls? I've been calling for ages. Are you okay?
Matt, you're scaring me. Please stop calling.
So you don't want me to teach you how to do it?
No. No, please leave me alone.
Okay, it's cool. No biggie. I'll let it slide.
What's that?
It's a photo of you at the orientation week first year. You were so drunk, you probably don't remember. Your underwear was on display for all the world to see. Luckily, I took some photos before your friend covered you up. I'm the only one who's ever seen these, but I could forward them to the class WhatsApp, shall I?
Please don't, Matt. Stop this. It's harassment.
Yeah, I bet you don't want that getting around. As soon as I put it in a few class group chats, it'll be all over campus. And if you don't want me to do that, you know what you have to do, right? Can you come around today? My place is just off campus by the fertilizer factory, so you can bike over. It's really convenient. You can stay over when you have classes first thing.
I'm not going there.
Oh dear, Tash. Are you an idiot? You know what's gonna happen, right? If you don't come over here today, you know what I'm gonna do. That wasn't an idle threat. I will do it.
Please don't. I've never done anything to hurt you.
If you want me to stop, you'd better do what I say. I'm still being nice. Be here at 10 p.m. on Wednesday or those photos go viral. I'm warning you, be here or else. Okay? Right. Nice one. I'd better give my place a bit of a clean. See you later. You'll have a great time, I promise.
What the hell is this? I can't believe what I'm reading. This is blackmail, plain and simple. I'm scared, Dan. What should I do? Do I really have to go there? Maybe I need to talk to him.
No, like hell you do.
But those photos. He's not bluffing. He sent me one. It's me, all right. I can't remember that night, but I remember waking up under a blanket a friend had put on me. What am I going to do if he sends them to everyone?
I'll look after you. Don't worry about it. Can you just leave it to me?
Really?
Yeah, I need to show my dark side. Just a little. Hey, Dan, you better answer me. What have you done? Good morning, Maddie. What's up? Damn, would you look at the weather today? Not a cloud in the sky. Hey, you up for a run later? My job offer at McDonald Ferguson Sinclair has been terminated. The head of HR called this morning and said that they've been made aware of my surveillance fetish. What the hell? And in light of that information, they had decided to rescind their offer of a job this year. I know it was you. You're dead meat, you little punk. Yep, I was the one who made the call to them. But the reason your job offer was terminated wasn't my fault. I think you'll find the blame lies entirely with you. Who do you think you're talking to? I will destroy you. Who am I talking to? The voyeur-in-chief, no? What can I do for you, Mr. Peeping Tom? You better watch what you say. I would be very careful if I were you. Do you have any idea how hard the interviews were at McDonald Ferguson Sinclair? The selection process took 9 months, and I have 3 interviews and 3 tests. I was selected out of 250 other applicants. You can't possibly fathom the amount of effort it took to get that job. Well, yeah, of course I have no idea. How would I? But I do know one thing. You're going to be made to atone for your crimes. And don't for a second think that it ends here. You are not forgiven and will never be able to make amends for what you've done. After I called the law office, I called the police. The police? You little piece of crap. You were probably thinking that the worst possible scenario was having to start looking for a job all over again. Am I right? Did you think you could just treat Tasha that way and just go about your life, carefree? I looked out for you when you first got here, took you under my wing, made sure you found your feet. How could you betray my kindness like this? Have you no respect? No, not after seeing what you attempted to do to my girlfriend. But you know what? It doesn't matter that she's my girlfriend. I would have done the same for any woman who had the misfortune to run into you. I'm gonna make sure you realize the gravity of what you've done. You'd better be ready for the storm that's coming, you piece of crap.
Dan, how can I ever thank you? I thought I was gonna have to leave town. You're my hero. You're my knight in shining armor.
Hey, no, it was nothing. I'm sorry I didn't act sooner than I did. But are you sure you want to go ahead and press charges? You know the police are going to see those photos.
I thought about that, but if we can put a stop to that monster and stop him from making victims out of others, then I think it's worth it.
You know you rock, right? You're my hero.
No, I owe it all to you. I'm so happy you were my boyfriend.
Me too. But the main thing is that you are okay. Damn, he really is a sleazebag.
You were such a legend. I think I'll finally tell you what I was going to tell you.
Oh yeah, you said you'd tell me the next time you saw me, and then all this happened. I totally forgot about it.
It's not such a big deal, but... Well, the truth is, I fell in love with you the first time I ever saw you.
Really?
I was racking my brains for all kinds of ways to make you notice me and like me. But then you told me I looked like Charlize Stone and I knew I could get you. So I watched all her movies and tried to copy her hair and makeup. I know it's silly, but I wanted to impress you. But you never asked me out. I saw you looking at me, but I had given up hope you'd ever ask. Then you did. I was so happy. Are you there? Have I embarrassed you?
No, I'm just so happy. I don't know what to say other than thank you. I can't wait to see you. When can we meet?
Me too. I'm getting on my bike and riding over there now.
Good evening, this is Dan here. Matt, or as he is known now, Matthew Alex Davis, didn't just lose his job offer. When word got around about what had happened, lots of other girls came forward with similar stories of blackmail and extortion. The story made the local news, and then he couldn't show his face anywhere again. It's gonna be a long, hard road to redemption for Mr. Matthew Alex Davis. As for Tasha and me, we are so in love it hurts. It actually makes our friend nauseous, and they often scream, "No PDAs" at us, only half jokingly. What can I say? I love her, and she loves me. Every day with her is a blessing. She seems to have gotten over the scare with Matt. She's a strong woman, and now whenever she sees or hears of someone who needs help, she's right there to defend them. She is gonna be a fearful lawyer one day. Don't let that cute face fool you. Hey, Natasha, it's getting a bit late. Are you on your way home yet? I've got our dinner here, and it's starting to get cold. If you take any longer, I think I'm gonna eat this myself.
Hey, babe, I'm not coming over tonight.
I'm sorry, what? What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not coming over. I'm going back to my place.
But you and I planned for you to come over. We were gonna have dinner together. Don't you remember what we were talking about? Us being really separated from each other, not spending enough time together? This was a big issue in our relationship, and we decided the best thing to do was to have a day of the week where you consistently come over. Well, that day is today, and you're supposed to be here.
Yeah, I know. But look, I'm tired, okay? I just had a really big day at work. I don't feel like going all the way over there.
What do you mean? I only live like 10 minutes away from you. Is it really that hard to come over?
How about you have a little bit of sympathy for me, Bill? You didn't have to work as hard as I did today.
I've got my own full-time job. I had work too.
Yeah, but you're not involved in the fast food industry like I am. You're not involved in hospitality, so don't even try to equate us. We're on different levels.
Okay, well, fine. I guess you're tired today. I'll just use the food that you were meant to eat for tomorrow. It can be my lunch for when I go to work. But anyway, you owe me one. I took time out of my week so you and I could do something. How about you come over in a couple of days so that we can actually, be a couple and everything?
No, I can't do that either. I'm busy.
You're busy? What could you be busy with? Watching reels on Instagram all day?
Doesn't matter. Do you really think I'm the type of person that doesn't get busy? Jeez. You want us to have a good relationship and everything, and here you are acting like I've got nothing to do with my life. Like all I do is work and waste my time. You really are a jerk, you know that?
Well, I'm sorry, Natasha. I'm sorry if I'm the jerk in this relationship. I'm just a little dumbfounded that my partner doesn't want to drive an extra 10 minutes just to hang out with me. We don't even need to do anything. We can just sleep in the same bed. I mean, it's our relationship after all. I thought you would even try a little bit to keep it going. Anyway, all of that is beside the point. I'm curious, you're busy with what? What do you have on?
I'm going out for dinner.
You're going out for dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's new.
Why are you acting like this is some weird thing? Do you think it's strange that someone actually invited me to dinner?
You actually got invited somewhere? Okay, and now I'm really interested. Who is it?
You know, just a coworker.
Your coworker? Was it Stephanie?
No.
Michelle?
No.
Okay, then who was it?
It's Charlie.
Who the hell is Charlie? Why is this the first time I'm hearing of it?
Oh my god, Bill, can you just stop overreacting about this? It's just a little dinner.
Me getting surprised about a guy I've never heard about is not overreacting. Like what, just a little dinner? What do you mean it's just a little dinner? We're already having all these issues in our relationship about not seeing each other, and you're choosing to see another guy over me? What the hell is up with that? Do you even care about this relationship at all, Natasha? Why are you seeing him in the first place?
Well, for a long time now, he's been a good worker. He's always going above and beyond to ensure we have a smooth operation. He deserves this.
What do you mean he deserves it? He deserves a chance to take a stab at my girlfriend? He deserves a chance to believe there's a possibility that you and him will start dating?
Oh my god, Bill. Can you just stop talking that way? I'm in a relationship with you. You're the one I want to be with.
Okay, so what's the reason you're seeing him then?
I'm not sure. He said he has something he wants me to help him with. Something he's been worried about. As I said, he's a really good worker, and I think he deserves as much.
Well, do you know what it's about exactly?
No, not really.
Well, this is a bit weird, don't you think? Why would he be asking for your advice? You're a girl. Aren't there other guys in the workplace?
Yeah, but all those guys are just jerks. Charlie's different. He's fresh out of high school. He's as pure and innocent as they come. There's no way he can talk to the other guys. He just wouldn't feel comfortable around them.
Okay, fair enough. So he only wants to talk with a girl, huh? That sounds like a typical guy to me. Why would he choose you and no one else? There are other girls there.
Well, him and I are close. Not only that, I choose me if I was him.
Huh? Why?
Come on. Not only am I incredibly beautiful, but I'm a really good listener. Some people even call me an unqualified therapist. I'd go as far as to say that I'm even better than a qualified therapist. It's just the type of person I am. If I were in his shoes, I'd choose me to be his conversational partner too.
All right, well, if you're gonna do this thing with him, then I'm coming.
No, you're not.
What do you mean I'm not?
Well, this is just between me and him.
Okay, but I'm your boyfriend, right? He needs to know that I exist. I'm coming to that thing whether you like it or not.
No, you can't because Charlie's afraid of strangers.
He's afraid of strangers? Well, he's an adult now, right? He's gonna be meeting a lot of strangers from this point on.
I don't think he'd be comfortable with you coming. I think it's best if I just go on my own.
Okay, well, can you at least ask him whether or not I can come?
Okay, I just asked him. He said no.
Well, that was quick. Can I see the messages?
No.
What? You know, this is really suspicious, Natasha. You won't even show me the messages to prove you're telling the truth?
Are you actually doubting me? You really are something, aren't you? You talk about me being a bad girlfriend, but you're not such a good boyfriend either. Here's your girlfriend doing something good for another person and you suspect she's cheating on you or something.
Can you really blame me, Natasha? All of this sounds way too bizarre. It's totally out of character. It's coming out of nowhere.
Look, at the end of the day, Bill, you're blessed to be dating someone like me.
Someone like you?
Yeah, I'm beautiful, I'm sociable, and I'm everyone's friend. Everyone wants to be around me. This type of thing is going to happen a lot. It's not just going to be some young kid like Charlie who wants to hang out with me. There'll be others. There'll be older men. There'll be men your age. There'll be men with 6 digits in their account.
You really think so?
Yeah, that's just the way it works. That's what happens when you're dating a super popular girl like me.
Are you really that popular, Natasha? I met you in university and you didn't have any friends. I'm not saying that you're not an amazing person, but don't you think you're overestimating yourself here?
Well, that was then and this is now. I'm not in university anymore, am I? Some girls glow up and I'm one of them.
Okay. If you say so. Anyway, can you at least tell the people at your workplace that you and I are in a relationship? And can you especially tell this Charlie guy? I'd feel sorry for him if he thought there was a chance with you and then he couldn't get what he wanted.
I'll have to think about it.
You'll have to think about it? I didn't think that this was something up for debate. Anyway, look, I'm gonna get back to dinner. I was really looking forward to seeing you, Natasha. I hope when all this weird stuff with your coworker is over, you and I can actually go on a date or something. How long is this little dinner of yours gonna take? Do you even realize how many times I've been trying to call you, Natasha? What exactly are you doing with this Charlie guy anyway?
Oh my god, do you ever lay off me? I told you he wanted to talk to me about his problems, right? I can't have you calling me all night. I mean, I think I've got about 25 calls here from you.
Well, yeah, it's already 10 o'clock at night, and I'm really suspicious. Just how long is this dinner anyway? Are you even allowed to be in the restaurant that long? You should at least tell me the time you guys are gonna finish.
How could you be so heartless, Bill? He's telling me about his pain, about the things he's got to deal with. Who knows how long that's going to take? I can't exactly give you a time for when I'm gonna be home or whatever.
Well, I'm assuming that you're finished now, right?
We sure are.
Okay, fine. Thank you for letting me know. I feel like you could have kept me updated if I'm being honest. How did it go anyway? What was he worried about?
Well, it's very interesting. It seems that there was a girl he liked.
A girl he liked, huh? Well, that makes a lot of sense. And who is this girl? Someone at your workplace, I'm assuming? That's something that I would do. I would talk to one of her friends before I actually asked her out. Quite smart of him, to be honest.
Actually, no. The person he's interested in is me.
I'm sorry, what now?
Yeah, he confessed his feelings to me. Not only that, but he kissed me.
What the hell did you just say?
Yeah, he pulled me in tight and kissed me.
And you just let that happen?
I didn't let it happen. He forced himself on me. It's not like I was sending him signals to come kiss me or anything like that.
Sure you weren't. I'm sure that was the case, Natasha.
What? Do I detect sarcasm?
Come on, don't act innocent. You're really good at acting like you're not to blame for anything like this at all. You seriously didn't think something like this would happen?
Well, no, not really, because he said he wanted to talk to me about his feelings.
Yeah, and then you guys go on a date to a restaurant. Why not talk outside of work or something? Did you even tell him that you had a boyfriend?
I did.
And he still kissed you?
Yeah, he said he's never met anyone like me before. I'm the most amazing person that's ever come into his life. He knows that I have a boyfriend. He knows it's going to be hard for us to be in a relationship, but he still wants to try. He still wants to taste my lips.
Who the hell does this guy think he is? Give me his number right now.
Why?
Because I've got to sort him out.
What do you mean sort him out? You're not going to hurt him, are you?
Depends. I have to hear his side of the story, and then I'll think about it.
Oh my god, don't! He doesn't deserve it. He's just a sweet boy. He just graduated from high school, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, well, he has to learn the harsh lessons of life at some point. You know, if I do have to do anything about this, Natasha, it's not because I want to. It's because I have to. You're the one who forced me into this situation. I mean, you actually let him kiss you? You know, you've basically been cheating on me, right?
No, I haven't. I've been resisting him.
I'm sorry, do I need to say it again? He kissed you, Natasha. What do you mean you resisted him?
Well, after that, he asked me to come over to his house, and I said no.
He asked you for what?
Well, don't be so surprised about it. He's a guy after all, right? He's with a girl that he likes. Of course he's gonna want to take her to his house.
And what are you trying to say right now? You feel like you did the right thing in the situation, that you can't be blamed for anything, and your reason is because you said no to him?
Well, of course. I'm a good girlfriend. I'm loyal to you.
I don't even know what to say to you anymore, Natasha. I can't believe I'm even discussing this with you right now. I don't know how long I can put up with this.
Put up with this? What is that supposed to mean?
I think you get the picture already.
You're not actually trying to break up with me right now, are you?
Well, I told you, didn't I? I told you over and over again that you can't see this guy. I told you that I'm trying to repair our relationship, and you were so reluctant to do so. Now you've actually let him kiss you?
I didn't let him kiss me.
Well, you let the situation happen, Natasha. You let it unfold. I don't think I can date someone like you anymore.
I can't believe you're actually doing this. You're giving up a hot item like me over something like this? It's a really silly thing to do, you know.
Call it whatever you want. It is my decision at the end of the day.
I know you really like me, Bill. You're one of the many guys who fall in love with me. I know this is going to hurt you. It's going to hurt me too.
Yeah, whatever. You've got Charlie, right? I'm pretty sure you'll be very happy with each other. Now leave me alone.
Hey, Bill. Thank you for being so understanding of the situation. You're such an adult, you know that? I decided to date Charlie. He likes me a lot, after all. I know you're very angry that him and I kissed that night, but maybe it was the right thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me that wanted to do it. I hope you and I can still be friends. Please message me every now and then. Hey, Bill. You haven't blocked me or anything, have you? I've been trying to message you and I'm not getting anything back. I just wanted to know that you and I are still cool.
Are you serious? Do you really expect us to be cool? We are finished, Natasha.
Well, don't say something like that. There's always roadblocks in a relationship. Don't be so quick to swing the hammer down on this one.
Huh? What do you want?
Look, I've been thinking about it for a couple of days, and I realized that you're the one I want to be with. I don't think Charlie is the one for me. He's too young after all.
Are you kidding me right now? This is just hilarious. Of course you would do something like this. It's happening exactly as I thought it would.
What do you mean?
Well, instead of trying to explain it, how about I just show you this little conversation I had with the young man, Charlie? Hey, Charlie, I'm sorry about everything that happened. You really didn't deserve me getting angry at you. You're not to blame for this situation. I had no idea Natasha was acting that way. So, was everything you said true? You don't like her at all to begin with?
No, I don't. I've been trying to get out of her clutches for ages now.
That's interesting. She said that you were the one who confessed your feelings to her.
Yeah, no, thank you. There's something about Natasha. She always has this attitude that she's better than everybody, like she's a superstar or something. I find it really disgusting, to be honest. Despite that, for whatever reason, she's been really interested in me. She invited me over and over, and I thought if I could just take her out for that one date and lay it on her strongly, she'd finally stop. Little did I think that she would persistently try to kiss me and actually invite me to go over to her house.
Really? She wanted you to go to her house? Now that's a part I wasn't aware of. So it looks like she's been creating problems in my relationship so that she can get into a relationship with you.
If that's what you think is happening, then yeah, there's a high chance that that's the case.
But you two aren't dating, right? It sounds like you don't even like her at all?
God, no. I'd rather date King Kong than get in a relationship with her. I mean, she is really persistent. She keeps messaging me over and over. I'll send you the screenshots in a little bit. I've already told her how I felt, but she just didn't stop.
Right. Well, thank you for letting me know, Charlie.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna get back with her?
Are you kidding me? After this? Hell no, she lied to me about you. But after being rejected by you, I'm pretty sure there's a high chance she'll come back to me. I bet my whole paycheck for this month that's gonna be the case.
What the hell is this? A group chat? Do you really expect me to date both of you or something? I'm not that type of girl.
No, this group chat is to lay everything on the table. You need to stop harassing both me and Charlie.
What do you mean harassing? If I'm pursuing Charlie, I'm giving him a gift? He gets a matured, sexy woman, a hot beauty like me. He absolutely loves this.
Actually, no, I don't. It's bordering on harassment. I'm getting sick of this.
What are you talking about? I've seen the way you look at me at work. I caught you staring at my chest.
What do you mean you caught me? You came up to me asking what I thought about them. I didn't ask for that at all. I was really creeped out by it. Please, just leave me alone already.
Fine. If that's the case, I'm just gonna get back with Bill then. I didn't know you'd be so ungrateful, Charlie.
Like hell I'm doing that. You and I aren't getting together in a million years. You didn't even read the messages I had with Charlie. I despise you.
Huh? How could you say that? We dated for so long.
Maybe before all of this crap I did, but not anymore. Anyway, goodbye, Natasha. We're both blocking you now. The harassment from Natasha only got worse from that point on. First, she tried to go after Charlie. She thought that if she ramped up the perverted behavior, he would finally be interested in her. Unfortunately for her, it was classified as harassment and she lost her job. After that, she thought that she could get back with me. She kept incessantly coming over to my house, saying how much she loved me. I kept telling her to go home, but she wouldn't even listen. Eventually, I got a restraining order against her. After a long time of not hearing from her, I came home one day tired and ready to crash. I jumped into my bed, only to find her there waiting for me, hoping I was going to do something with her right then and there. I told her to wait while I got in the shower, but I was actually calling the police on her. From that point on, she went to court and received a prison sentence. I know for sure that we won't be seeing her for another 5 years. After that, who knows? Maybe she'll do something crazy again.
Hey, Savannah, where are you? When are you getting off of work tonight? You should be home already, right?
Hey, sorry. I just finished up at work now. I'll get back to my apartment in about an hour?
That's pretty late, don't you think? So, what were you doing there? Why did you have to stay so late?
A meeting with one of my clients went a little long. Then I had to finish up the paperwork before clocking out.
Maybe you should find a job that respects your time a little more. Are they paying you overtime?
It's not like I can just quit. Getting a new job takes a while and I'm paid well here. The idea of being unemployed again makes me shudder.
No, come on, you're just avoiding the inevitable. You should start sending out resumes now.
Kyle, I don't want to change jobs. I'm perfectly happy where I am. I don't mind working overtime every once in a while.
Something about this job of yours seems suspicious to me. Are you cheating?
I'm not cheating on you. Why can't you trust me a little more?
All right, well, do you talk to your male colleagues at work?
Of course I talk to my coworkers. How am I supposed to work without communicating with the other people in the office?
Sounds like cheating to me. Talking to men is equivalent to flirting with men. You're gonna give them the wrong idea.
I don't understand your logic. It's not like I'm taking my male coworkers out to bars. I literally only talk to them in the office about business.
If you respect me in this relationship, you should think twice before speaking to other men. Starting tomorrow, I want you to refrain from speaking to any of your male colleagues. Understood?
What? Am I not supposed to speak to my manager or boss now either? How am I supposed to work like that?
I'm putting these limits on you for your own good. I can't protect you from other men while you're at work. You need to be more aware and take care of yourself.
I promise you that none of my coworkers are interested in me romantically. Most are married, middle-aged men anyways.
I don't believe you and I won't trust you until you promise to do as I say. If I hear about you talking to any more men, we're gonna have a problem, Savannah. Don't talk to other men. Don't make eye contact with other men. Get it? Oh, and I want you to move into my house. Grab your things and we'll move you in today.
What are you talking about?
Nothing good can come from a woman living alone. You're my girlfriend and I need to protect you from other men. Why do you want your own place anyways? Are you bringing people over behind my back?
Don't you think this is a little fast? I mean, we've only been dating for a couple of months. I don't know if I'm ready to move in with you.
Why would you prefer to live by yourself? If you really care about me and this relationship, you'll move into my place. I can bring my truck over to your place if you need help moving.
My lease isn't up until the end of the year. Even if I moved in with you, I'd still have to pay rent here. Not to mention that you still live with your parents. Wouldn't it make more sense for you to move into my apartment instead?
I am not moving. My parents' house is big enough for both of us to live here comfortably.
Plus, I don't want to bother your mom. Do you really think she'd be okay with having to cook and clean for one more person?
My mom likes you. I don't think she'd be bothered by you moving in. If you ask her yourself, there's no way she'd turn you down.
Call her and let her know that you're moving in tonight.
You want me to ask your mom? Why can't you ask her, since this is your idea in the first place?
Look, do you want this to work out or not?
Kyle, it's not that I don't want to be with you. It's just that this is a big decision. Can you give me a little bit more time to think about it?
No, you need to decide right now. Call my mom now. I'll be over at your place with the truck in 30 minutes.
Wait. Kyle, please just give me some time to think. This is very sudden.
You're moving in with me today. End of story. I already decided for you.
Just because we're in a relationship doesn't mean you can control my life like this. Let me make my own decisions for once.
There's no way you'd say no anyways. I'm just saving us some time by deciding for you now. The two of us are in a committed relationship. It's normal to live together at this stage. We can be together every night. What are you so opposed to? It's every man's dream to sleep next to his woman every night, you know? What is so wrong with that? Are you almost back at your apartment now? Let's get this show on the road.
I'm a block away now, but Kyle, listen. Can't you just come and stay at my place more often? We don't have to move in together right away.
Have your suitcase packed with the essentials. I'll help you with the rest later. That apartment isn't your home anymore. You're staying with me and my family.
Okay, fine. You win.
Hi, Savannah. Thank you for your call yesterday. You are more than welcome to stay here for as long as you need. I know Kyle is sometimes a lot to handle, but he really loves you. I'm so happy for the two of you. I'm looking forward to having another lady in the house. Please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
And I really appreciate it. Thank you for welcoming me into your home with open arms. You have a beautiful home. I don't want to give you more work around the house, so please let me know if there are any chores I can help with.
Thank you, but I think I'll be okay for now. I want you to feel like our guest of honor here. Please make yourself comfortable.
I'm always here to help you out regardless. I'm looking forward to spending more time with you and Kyle.
Don't tell Kyle, but I've secretly always wanted a daughter. All three of my children turned out to be boys. Having such a lovely girl like you live here is a dream come true.
My own mother passed away when I was young, so I'm looking forward to learning from you. Can you teach me some recipes?
Of course, I'll teach you how to make all of Kyle's favorites. You know a way to a man's heart is his stomach. I've got some house cleaning secrets I can let you in on as well. This is going to be so much fun.
I'm looking forward to it. Again, thank you so much.
I told you my mom would be okay with it. I haven't seen her this happy in years. Aren't you glad you moved out here?
Well, sure, but you didn't have to lie to her, Kyle. I'm not comfortable with that.
What lie?
You told her that I was kicked out of my apartment for noise complaints. Don't you think that wasn't necessary?
Well, how else was I supposed to explain you moving in so suddenly? I don't think there's anything wrong with a little white lie. Lots of people get noise complaints. It's a common thing. She doesn't think anything less of you or anything.
I don't care if it's common. I always try my best to be a polite neighbor. Saying I got kicked out for something like that reflects badly on me.
Oh, can you quit complaining already? Let it go. You weren't actually kicked out, so what's the big deal? Who cares if a couple of people think that you were? Don't you want to be here? You can stay rent-free and my mom will cook and clean for you. It's a pretty sweet deal. Now we can spend lots of private time together too. What about this don't you like?
I don't feel comfortable with this. I sometimes like to have my alone time and personal space, you know?
Do you not like being with me? What's the issue?
You know, I feel uncomfortable being intimate with you when your parents' room is nearby.
Oh, come on, it's not like they can hear anything. My door has a lock on it too. There is nothing to worry about.
I'm sorry, but I just can't get in the mood. I'd prefer to go somewhere more private for things like that.
You'll adjust and be more comfortable if you just give it some time. You only feel that way because you just moved in.
Listen to me, Kyle. I don't think it's appropriate to do that kind of thing in your parents' house. For God's sake, don't leave any hickeys either. I'd just about die if your mom saw them. I can't just go around wearing turtlenecks and scarves all the time.
If I want to give you hickeys, I will. What is so wrong with that?
It's disrespectful. I am a grown woman with a job, you know? What do people around the office see?
Good, I want them to see. Then they'll know that you aren't single. Unless you really are cheating on me, why else would you want to hide something like that?
That's not what I'm trying to say here. Why do you always assume that? All I'm saying is that it's unprofessional to be walking around an office with love bites. Please respect my boundaries.
Whatever, I'm just marking my territory, that's all. Other men will respect that. You really don't understand how men think, do you?
You really don't understand my feelings at all, do you? Stop it, or we're going to have a problem.
Fine, if you want me to stop, you have to promise me one thing.
What? Why can't you just accept my terms and move on?
I'll tell you about it tonight. Don't stay late at work today. I've calculated the time it'll take you to get home if you leave on time. If you're even 10 minutes late, I'll know something is up.
Kyle, you've really crossed the line this time. This is unacceptable.
What? What are you gonna complain about now?
You know what I'm talking about. I expect you to use birth control. It's the least you can do.
Why should we have to use protection? We're in a committed relationship after all. I really don't think it's necessary. You're overreacting.
I don't think you understand how serious this is. I can't afford to get pregnant. We aren't married and we don't have the resources to raise a child. We have to be responsible about this.
If you get pregnant, we can just get married quickly, no problem.
I'm not ready for that, Kyle. Have some respect for me and my bodily autonomy.
No, shut up. You're just overreacting. If you get pregnant, you can just get rid of it, right? If you don't want me to leave hickeys, don't expect me to use protection. It's only fair. You're living in my house and you will follow my rules. End of story.
I didn't decide to move here in the first place. You forced me. You couldn't care less about what's best for me. You're not laying a hand on me from now on. I'm gonna sleep in the guest room.
That is completely unacceptable. I will not allow it.
I've already talked to your mom about it and she made up the guest bed for me. I don't need your permission.
Why are you worrying her for no reason? I knew women were dramatic, but this is insane.
If you want me to sleep in the room with you, use protection and don't touch me unless you ask permission first.
That's gonna be difficult for me. I mean, you're so beautiful. You're irresistible.
You are a grown man. Deal with it.
Fine, I get it. You're making me sound like some sort of criminal. I'll wear protection if you buy it. Can you accept that as a compromise?
This shouldn't be something I have to compromise on. But fine.
Hurry up and come home. I'm waiting for you. I'm sorry that you were upset by my actions. Now, let's just forget about it and move on, okay?
Fine. Whatever you say.
Answer your phone, Savannah. Where are you? You should have been home 30 minutes ago. Who are you with?
I'm never returning to that house again.
What's that supposed to mean? Come here and talk to me face to face instead of running away.
I refuse to be anywhere near you anymore. You've crossed the line too many times. I already picked up my stuff during my lunch break. If there's anything left at the house of mine, you can throw it away. I'm breaking up with you. I don't want to see your face ever again.
Just hold on 1 second. There's no reason to make such rash decisions. We aren't breaking up. If you've got a problem with me, tell me straightforwardly so that we can fix it and move on.
No, I'm breaking up with you no matter if you accept it or not. There's no future for us.
Are you being serious right now, or are you having PMS issues?
This isn't a debate, Kyle.
I refuse. You're still my woman and you'll come home right now. Why are you doing this all of a sudden? I don't understand.
Oh, really? You seriously don't know what you did, huh? You really are an idiot. We've talked about this already, haven't we? I thought we came to an agreement. I told you that I would not put up with you not using protection anymore. I told you not to touch me without asking first.
You were serious about that? That is absolutely ridiculous. Why should I have to ask my own girlfriend for consent?
I've said it again and again, and you've continued to cross my boundaries. I'm not putting up with it anymore. Last night you told me you were using protection when you weren't. That's assault, Kyle. There's no way I wouldn't be upset by that. There isn't a woman in the world who wouldn't feel violated.
You're the one who bought that cheap stuff. It was so uncomfortable, so I took it off. You have to understand the male perspective here. How would you feel using something like that? Plus, you didn't say no. You didn't seem mad at all until later. How is this my fault?
I didn't know you weren't using protection. And how am I supposed to know which kind to buy? Usually the guy buys that. If you didn't like the brand I bought, you should have told me earlier. The only reason you didn't tell me is because you wanted to get away with not using them. That's a crime.
It's not a crime. Don't blow this out of proportion. You're being hysterical. You should know better than to buy the cheapest condoms on the market. I really don't understand why this is a big problem for you. All of my friends' girlfriends don't force them to wear protection. Maybe you should consider going on the pill if you're so worried about it. It's not my fault.
I don't care what other women are doing. This is my body. You don't respect me in the slightest. I'm serious. We are through. I'm not spending another second in that house with you.
No, I refuse to accept that. You're going to upset my mother. Come home right now so we can fix this. You are my woman. I'm not letting you go that easily. I'll come and get you if you refuse to return home on your own.
Please, Kyle, go home already. You're being ridiculous.
Come outside and talk to me right now. I've been waiting here for hours.
No, I told you already. I want nothing to do with you anymore. Get out of here. What do you think you're gonna accomplish by setting up camp outside my apartment?
I told you already, we aren't breaking up. You are my property and you'll listen to me. I'm not leaving you until you come back to my place with me.
Please, just leave already. It's never gonna happen, Kyle. You're bothering my neighbors now. Stop it, for God's sake.
Fine, I'll leave. Once you come outside and talk to me.
I'm gonna call the police, Kyle. Get out of here.
No, you won't. You're just bluffing. What are they gonna do? This is nothing more than a lover's quarrel.
I'm gonna report you to the police and get a restraining order against you. If you don't want a criminal record, leave right now.
I don't care about a criminal record. I'm not leaving here without you. Answer the phone already, you stupid woman. Come on. Get out here and face me, you coward. We can talk this out like adults, or you can continue to hide inside and blame me for everything. You're never gonna find a man as loyal and committed to you as me. You're gonna regret this, Savannah. Answer me already. Hey! Are you insane? Why did you actually call the police? What is wrong with you? Are you really that scared of me? You're completely blowing this out of proportion. I was only there to pick you up from your apartment. What did you tell the police, huh? Did you tell them I was dangerous?
Why do you care? You ran away before they could arrest you anyways. I've sent your address and information to the police office and filed a report. I'm getting a restraining order. If you ever come to this apartment again, you'll be arrested on the spot.
You really are a pain. Are you trying to ruin my life?
We're no longer a couple. You have no reason to be anywhere near me anymore. I would appreciate it if you never contacted me again, Kyle. Goodbye.
No way, I'm not letting you go that easily. You really are cheating on me, aren't you? That's why you're trying so hard to keep me away. I thought something was up. You've been running around with other men this whole time, haven't you? That's why you're making up stories and decided to break up with me so suddenly. I knew it. I knew I should have never trusted a woman. You make me sick, Savannah. You can't take care of yourself clearly. You need me to protect you from dangerous men. Yo, come on, say something. I'm doing this for your own sake. Who's the other guy? Someone from your office? I'm gonna find him and make his life hell. Tell me who it is already. Who is it, huh? Who's so much better than me?
Savannah, it's Anne. I'm worried about you after you left the house so suddenly. Did something happen between you and Kyle?
I apologize for leaving without letting you know what was going on. I decided to break up with your son. I really appreciate your kindness and support when I was staying at the house.
I figured that was the case. I'm sorry things didn't work out between the two of you. Kyle told me that you cheated on him, but that's not really what happened, is it?
He's somehow convinced that I've been cheating, but I've never done anything like that.
I believe you. Kyle has a tendency to push the blame for his own issues on others. He must have made up the cheating in order to protect his own feelings. Will you let me know the truth? Did Kyle do something to you?
It's awkward for me to talk about it.
You're more than welcome to talk to me about anything.
I understand, but
I'd like to confront Kyle about his misbehavior. Can you let me know what he did so that I can prevent him from doing it again in the future? I have a responsibility as his mother to make sure he's got his head on straight.
Can I give you a call now? It's easier to explain that way.
Savannah, thank you for letting me know. I understand that this was difficult for you to talk about. I apologize on behalf of my son again for the pain he's put you through. While I can't take those painful experiences away from you, I hope you can heal from this one day. I'm going to give Kyle a firm talking to on how to treat women with respect. I'm so sorry, Savannah.
Thank you, but there's no need to apologize. You've done more than enough to help me out. I'm sorry I had to file the police report, but I felt there was no other option.
You should never apologize for defending yourself. He was acting completely inappropriately. I would have done the same if I were in your position. None of this is your fault, Savannah. I don't want you to feel any sort of guilt. I'm going to miss having you around the house, but this is for the best. Please do not worry about Kyle. I'll make sure he's under control.
Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. You've been nothing but lovely to me this whole time.
If you ever need help with anything, feel free to give me a call. Just because you and Kyle aren't together doesn't mean I can't give you advice.
Thank you. Please take care.
Why the hell did you tell my mom about all of that? Are you insane? She is furious at me. There is no reason to tell my mother the intimate details of our relationship.
She asked me to tell her what happened, and I did. Simple as that.
You're trying to ruin my life. Why are you doing this to me?
These are the consequences of your own actions, Kyle. Grow up and deal with it. Take some responsibility for once.
I'm driving to your apartment now. Don't call the cops this time. Don't worry, I won't come inside or anything. I'll be outside the front door.
Excuse me? What did I tell you about showing your face around here again?
Don't act surprised. I'm coming to take back what is rightfully mine.
Thank you.
What's up with that reaction? What's that supposed to mean, huh? Have you lost it completely?
Anne, thank you for your help. I ended up calling the police. I appreciate your cooperation with all of this. They took Kyle to the police station for questioning. Have they given you a call yet?
The least I could do was cooperate with the police. Nobody should be able to get away with something like this, not even my own son.
Yes, but it looks like they let him out with a warning. I hope he's learned his lesson.
I'm so sorry about all of this. I'm worried he might keep bothering you since the cops just let him off with a slap on the wrist.
You're right. I've already put in for a transfer at work. Hopefully I'll be moved to a different state.
Let me help however I can. I'll pay for whatever you need.
Are you sure? There's really no need. None of this was your fault.
I have failed as a mother by not teaching Kyle the proper way to treat women. I'm more than happy to help you out if it means I can make up for some of my son's mistakes. At least let me pay for your move. I know how expensive and stressful moving can be.
I don't feel right accepting money from you like this. You've done nothing wrong, Anne.
Please, I've got more than enough saved for myself. I want you to have this money to make sure you are safe.
If you insist, thank you.
I'm cutting Kyle out of the family as well. We've already started moving his belongings out of the house. I promise to not give him any details regarding your move. I will do everything in my power to keep him in the dark about your whereabouts.
I really, really appreciate it. I've got his number blocked now, but if he manages to contact me somehow, I will come to you with my concerns.
If you find out that you've fallen pregnant, please let me know, and I will pay for whatever you need, whatever you decide to do. Don't hesitate to contact me.
You are far too generous. I've gotten my period as regular this month, so I think we're in the clear. I appreciate your concern, though.
That's a relief. I wish you the best in the future. I hope you can one day start a family with a man who respects and appreciates you. I wish you nothing but the best, Savannah. Please take care and keep me updated on your move.
I've kept in touch with Anne, and she's been sending me updates on Kyle. After being kicked out of his house, Kyle started living alone for the first time. I heard he's been looking for me, but has been unable to get my new address. I'm finally able to live in peace. I've taken a break from dating for a while, but I hope to find a kind, understanding man to build a relationship with in the future. I'm enjoying life in my new city at my new job. I've even adopted a cat. I haven't been happier in years. I'm sorry, Mason. We need to break up. I can't go on like this anymore.
Ah, geez, here we go again. You always say this, and yet, after a few days, you change your mind. I have no intention of breaking up with you. These constant conversations are really stressful, though.
Please, I can't take it anymore. Let's just break up and be done with it. For good this time.
What can't you take? What have I done wrong? I'm the one who should be saying I can't take it, all this on and off again. Can't you see how much I love you? Why don't you like me anymore? I thought we would keep going out for a few more years, then eventually get married. What have I done that's so wrong?
Married? You've got to be joking. There's no way that's going to happen. We're still college students for a start.
What's that got to do with anything? Lots of people get married in college. I've been dating you for all these years with the long-term plan of getting married to you. Was that assumption wrong? To lead me on, letting me think that we were eventually gonna tie the knot? That's evil. And you still haven't told me what I did wrong. What exactly don't you like anymore? What's the sudden desire to break up again?
I've told you this so many times before. You'd rather spend time at the racetrack than with me. You've even canceled dates to be down there. If you love horses so much, perhaps you should marry one. And you try to have sex with me as soon as I walk in the door of your apartment. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. We're not even friends.
And I keep telling you, I've got a system. One of my friends in the math department worked it out. It's gonna pay off, I'm telling you. One day soon, I'll win enough to buy you whatever you want. Then you'll be glad I've been doing it. And as for sex, well, we are dating. Isn't that a normal part of it?
No, it's not at all normal. You talk about getting married, and yet all you really seem interested in is horses and talking to people about horses, and then drinking beer with people who talk about horses. How about the other day when I said I was sick and didn't want to sleep with you? You just did it anyway. That's not normal.
I don't remember that.
See, you don't even care about me. You just like the idea of having someone to sleep with when it's convenient. So that's why I want to break up with you.
Are you seeing someone else? Is that what this is all about? Because I would never do that to you. You know that.
But you basically do have another woman, called the racetrack. You spend way more time there than you ever do with me.
You don't understand. I'm working a system. It's not some crazy formula thought up by local drunks at the track. This is the product of some of the sharpest minds in the country.
You aren't listening to me.
So, you're saying that I should find someone else to have sex with?
What?
Well, the way I see it, if you won't put out, I'll just have to find someone else who does. Is that what you want? Have you not worked it out yet? I have an unlimited libido. I can go forever. My need for sex is insatiable. If my girlfriend, you, can't deal with it for me, then who the hell is gonna do it?
Deal with it? I'm not a nurse draining a boil of fluid.
No, but that's a pretty good analogy. But what I'm saying is, you've got to let me do it when you're here. Otherwise, let me find someone else who will. I'll be around later this evening.
Sorry, tonight's impossible.
Are you serious? What's up? You don't want to see me?
Yes, exactly. I don't feel like seeing you tonight.
Fine, but I told you what would happen if you took this attitude. I can't be held responsible.
Yeah, you said. Go for it. And I'll also consider us finished.
I'm warning you, I'm gonna find someone. Don't start acting all clingy and weird when you heard about it. And definitely don't start stalking me. That time we were apart for 3 months, don't think I know it wasn't you who was sneaking around the graveyard behind my house. My grandmother found your footprints in the morning all around my grandfather's grave and started telling me he's risen from the dead. I said, no, Nana, not unless Granddad was wearing women's running shoes. Crazy old bat. She turned 89 yesterday. Brains turned to mush years ago, but she still got the knees of a woman in her 20s. Are you even reading these texts? Hey, Granny, have it your way, let's end us.
What's with the hey granny?
Well, you're 21 and you're getting old. I met a 17-year-old girl last night. Very nice. So I won't be requiring your services anymore.
Services? What the? Is that any way to talk to your girlfriend of over 2 years?
Sorry, but not sorry. I told you what would happen. I told you what would happen. Bye-bye.
Hang on, 17.
Yeah, what a breath of fresh air compared to your old cadaver.
Are you serious?
Yes, and don't try your usual, oh please, let's get back together. I've made a terrible mistake routine again. This time we are properly done. I am never going back to you. It's true what they say. The grass really is greener on the other side.
I'm not asking you to get back together. 17 is a high school student, right?
Yeah, a real live schoolgirl.
The poor thing. What crap did you tell her to get her to come home with you?
Didn't need to say anything, really. I may have mentioned that I'm involved in racehorses, and as if I'd take her to my house. The alley behind Halen's Falafel Emporium is perfect. And I noticed something. Women just go downhill, don't they? Compared to when I first met you, you have let yourself go. A trade up to a younger model was just what I needed.
You really are a piece of crap, aren't you? 17 is underage. You could get in trouble.
Nope, wrong again. We're in love and it is a serious relationship. No foul play here, just the real deal. Stop trying to get in the way. What, you started feeling jealous? Usually by now you'd be begging me to take you back. Well, not this time.
No way.
Then what is the problem? You wanted to break up. I needed someone to sleep with. We broke up and I found someone. Everyone's a winner. Why are we still talking about this?
Yes, I'm not complaining about that. I'm saying don't call me Granny.
What's wrong with calling a thrashed out old lady a thrashed out old lady? You can't get angry when all I'm saying is the truth. Oh dear, I feel so sorry for women. They really do just fall to bits year on year. Peak finery must be what, 18?
Men too.
Are you a total idiot? Have you ever seen George Clooney, or Brad Pitt, or Leonardo DiCaprio? Those guys are over 50 and just look better and better.
Whatever. I'm done with you.
Hard truth to swallow?
Okay, I got it. But that's it for us. Don't contact me again, okay?
Yeah, fine. And if you see me on campus, don't go calling out to me. I'll just ignore you.
You can rest assured I will never talk to you again. Jesus, how far up your own ass is your head stuck?
Make sure you don't. I totally forgot about the money you owe me. I did a rough calculation. It's probably leaving out a few things, so count yourself lucky. Just put that amount into my account, will ya? Gasoline, $80, gas, $50, presents, $200, cake, $50, cafes, $30. That comes to around $420, thanks. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but that'll do. Don't take too long either. I don't want to have to be chasing you for it. Or you could bring it over. Bank transfer is also fine. Whatever is easiest for you. But make sure you do it today, okay? Don't let this drag out.
What the hell is this?
It's an invoice. What does it look like?
Invoice for what?
Read it, and I think you'll find everything is written very clearly. You betrayed my trust and broke up with me, so I'm getting back what I put into the relationship. It's kind of like alimony or reparations.
You're the one who went off and slept with someone else. How can I be the one being made to pay up? That doesn't make sense.
I was made to do it. I told you if you didn't put out, I'd be forced to sleep around. And you didn't, so I did. I am the victim here in the story. Don't forget I was the one who thought we were going to get married. I told you that. I was fully prepared to do it. Hell, after 2 years together, I just naturally thought we were engaged. Then you stopped sleeping with me, which is a breach of contract and a betrayal. I even gave you time to make things right and even gave fair warning of the consequences, all of which you chose to ignore. And I feel deeply hurt and traumatized. So the least you can do is pay back some of the money I lovingly invested in our future.
You talk more horse crap than anyone I've ever met. What the hell, Mason? Gasoline? Gas? What the hell is that? Are you referring to the one time you heated up a cup noodle for me on your gas cooker?
No, you cooked at my house lots of times.
For you? And with things that I had bought from the supermarket? At least take gas off the invoice.
Hey, it was you who used it, not me. I do remember suggesting we order a pizza. You insisted on cooking. Therefore, the gas was used by you. And the gasoline bill is for all the times I picked you up and dropped you off. I think I am within my rights to demand a repayment of all the money that I put in. And $80 is cheap. You're getting a good deal. Just pay the $420 and you'll never hear from me, as much as it breaks my heart to say goodbye.
And what about the money for presents? I think the word presents says all we need to know.
I gave you those presents because I thought we were going to get married. If we aren't, then you'll have to pay me for them. Simple as that. You can keep the presents. I bought them for you, but you'll need to reimburse me for them. Same goes for the cakes. There were a couple of birthday cakes and a box of cookies at Christmas last year, if I remember correctly.
I bought you things too. If I said I wanted the money for them, would you give it to me?
No, of course not. That's not how it works. You broke up with me. Don't forget the rules. You broke up with me, so I get to make demands for repayment. Once you've paid in full, we can make a clean break and get on with the rest of our lives. How does that sound? Just what you wanted, huh? Right, good, all sorted then. Pay me today, okay?
I'm not giving you a cent.
What the? Why not?
It's ridiculous. I've never heard anything as stupid as this before.
Okay, then so put out.
What?
If you can't pay me with money, pay me with your body. Let's do it. I'll work out a simple repayment plan. Shall we say $10 a time? So 42 more times we'll be even?
Didn't you just call me a granny?
I don't want to do it. Please understand that.
So then let's call it quits. You go your way with your new schoolgirl, and I'll go mine.
Oh, only if it were that simple. But it's not, I'm afraid. You can't afford to pay, so you make a deal that's workable for both of us. I'm not saying anything out of the ordinary. I'm well within my rights to ask you to do this. Or we go back to the original conversation. Pay up today. When are you coming home?
What?
I've been waiting outside your house for hours. When are you coming back?
You're there now? Outside my house?
Pay up.
You're freaking me out. I'm calling the cops.
Go ahead and call if you have to. They'll confirm what I'm saying. I'm not wrong. Luna, pay up. You know the deal. Pay up or put out, whichever is fine. But hurry up and decide, will you? It's freezing out here. Let me in. I'll catch my death out here.
I don't want to go home.
What?
Stop contacting me. Just leave me alone.
Did you tell everyone at college? I've been getting calls from people I hardly know.
Yeah, I told as many people as I could. You started threatening me. I couldn't think of any other way to get you to back down and leave me alone.
This is between you and me. You didn't have to talk to someone else about it. Jesus, Luna, do you have a sense of decency? Other people don't want to hear about our trivial little problems.
You've been camped out in front of my house all day. Of course I'm going to ask for help.
Where are you now? I'll go to you.
I'm not telling you.
At a boy's house? Are you cheating on me? That will only make things worse.
No, I'm not at a boy's house, and it wouldn't matter if I was. We broke up. My life has absolutely nothing to do with you anymore. Please, Mason, just leave me alone. You have a new girlfriend. Can you just forget about me once and for all?
Well, I will as soon as you pay up. You pay me what you owe me and I'll be out of your hair forever. You'll never hear from me again.
Why do I have to pay you? This never happens with other people when they break up. What makes this breakup so special?
What? You betrayed me, that's why. My rage won't go away until you've made reparation payments of $420. You do understand how simple this is, right? Pay up and I go away.
No, it's total rubbish. You can't just invoice ex-girlfriends for crap like this. Are you getting messages from everyone asking what the hell you're doing? There are some pretty angry people on campus.
I bet you twisted the story to make yourself look like the victim, when in truth, it is me who is getting treated so badly.
Aw, geez. Really? You? You think you are the victim in this? But no, I didn't exaggerate at all. I simply told everyone the facts and posted screenshots of this chat conversation. Have you still not come to terms with the fact that your behavior is very out of the ordinary? Who does this kind of thing? No one has ever heard of invoicing people you break up with.
You're just stalling for time. Hurry up and pay me. You forced me to cheat on you, and now you're trying to avoid paying the damage you did? You'll never be happy. No one wants such a selfish woman.
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry, Luna. I take it back. I was wrong. You were right. Please, accept my apology. I'd like you to give me a chance to apologize properly, face to face. I was wrong. I realize that now. I'm sorry for the stress that I put you through. Just let me see you. I'll make things right. And I still want to be your boyfriend once you've forgiven me, if that's okay. I won't sleep with other girls. I won't go to the racetrack. I'll transform into your perfect boyfriend. Just give me a chance and you'll see. How does that sound? Are we, back on?
What the hell are you talking about this time?
I'm sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. I made the biggest mistake of my life and I'm trying to apologize. I've had a lot of texts and calls over the last 24 hours from all of my friends and even people I don't know telling me what an idiot I've been. It took losing you to make me appreciate what I had. I'm sorry for calling you Granny, and I'm sorry for sleeping with a high school girl. I'll never see her again, I promise. You're the only one for me.
You were set up, weren't you?
What?
I heard all about it. You fell for one of the oldest tricks in the book. Do I need to spell it out? Are you still gonna play dumb?
What? Well...
It was a honey trap, right? And now they're asking you for money.
No,
You can't lie to me. I know all about it. You slept with her and suddenly some big dude appeared and demanded you pay up, or he would go to the police and tell them you were sleeping with a minor. And in your broken logic, that probably made sense. After all the crap you've been putting me through, somewhere in that head of yours it sounded okay, right? Damn, they must have seen you coming a mile off. You've basically got idiot target written on your forehead.
So you knew?
Yeah, they are demanding about $5,000. Is that right? I don't know how much money you have on you, but I'm willing to bet you were going to use the money you were trying to extort from me to help pay them, right?
Yes.
You really are a total idiot, aren't you?
Yes, I'm an idiot.
And? What happened? Did you pay them?
I begged my parents to lend me some of the cash and scraped together the rest. I paid them.
You didn't tell your parents the truth, did you? From the little I've heard about them, I doubt they'd be happy about what you've done.
No, I told them that I'd let my gambling habit get out of control and needed money to go cold turkey in a rehab center. That at least sounded better than the truth.
Right. I pity those poor people.
I get it, you're pissed. That's fair, but I truly am sorry. I messed up big time. I should have never trusted that stupid dating app. It matched me up with a hot young schoolgirl, all right, and her thugs. I'm beginning to wonder if she was even 17. I feel so used and abused. I'm over the whole thing. Please, just give me another chance.
Yeah, right.
But
But what? What can you possibly give me? Nothing. I gave you lots of chances in the past, and every time you went right back to the horse track and ignored me until you felt horny. Only a head injury would make me consider what you were asking.
But I'm sorry. I regret it. I'm asking you to give me another chance.
And you think I'm just gonna say, okay. Right, let's put that nasty incident behind us and start again? There are some things that people won't forgive. I won't forgive you. We're done. You can't start again. Sure, maybe you are sorry. Maybe you really do regret what you did. Good. Maybe you'll stop being such a douche and start treating people with respect. I doubt it, but perhaps you'll miraculously start being a decent human being instead of a piece of crap. Honey traps like the one you were caught up in are illegal. It's blackmail and extortion. But you were the idiot to get caught up in it, so you have at least some of the responsibility. And you knew she was underage before you met her, right? Whether she actually was or not doesn't matter one bit. You had the intention of meeting someone you thought was 17.
Yeah.
And when they demanded money, you just paid up. You didn't even go to the police.
Right.
Well, there you go. What part of that story do you think would make me forgive you and take you back? I told you from the start that I wanted to break up with you. Then you started in with your invoices and saying I'd forced you to sleep around.
But I love you.
Well, I don't.
Why not? After all we've been through?
Impossible. I'll never get back with you in a million years.
Okay, I give up. Thanks for everything. And if you do ever forgive me, or just want to see me, give me a call, okay? I'll be waiting forever for you. I love you forever.
Give me a break. You're a pig. Don't ever talk to me again. Good evening. This is Luna. After that, even though I blocked Mason, he still tried to contact me through friends and messages left in my post box. But everyone had heard about what happened, and even his friends turned on him and supported me. Then one day soon after that, he just stopped coming to class. And like that, the weight of Mason was lifted from my shoulders. I didn't have to be constantly on lookout on campus. Life became a hell of a lot better. To be sure, Mason was a total idiot and treated me badly, but I can't help being a little bit grateful to him. His experience with the honey trap scammers made me all that more cautious when dealing with people. So I guess I learned a lesson. Not as big of a lesson as Mason did, though. Good evening, Troy. Thanks for covering my ass at work tonight. I'll make it up to you. I don't usually mess up like that. I'm embarrassed to say that if you hadn't stepped in, I might have lost my job.
Oh, hi. Nah, no worries. It's just a mixed up order. Most of us make the same slip ups, especially when you're tired at the end of a shift. No biggie. On my first day on the job, I broke a glass while I was washing it, and I didn't notice the blood running down my arm. I was about to go back out and take orders when one of the kitchen staff noticed and stopped me. That would have been the end of me.
Thanks for saying that. I'll try and be more careful. You're always so kind to me. If only my husband was half that kind.
Oh, he's pretty strict, is he?
Yeah. Anything and everything. He just likes to have someone to boss around. Makes him feel like a big man. I shouldn't have rushed into getting married. You'd better be careful too, Davy. Don't be in a hurry to marry the first woman you think you love. That's my advice. Otherwise, you'll be stuck with some jerk who thinks you are his maid. Or her maid, in your case. Oh, sorry. You do like girls, don't you? I never thought to ask. Sorry, I don't mean to be nosy.
No, it's fine. And yes, I like girls. I just haven't had the time to do anything but study and work since I moved here.
Right, yeah, I get it. It's my damn husband's fault I messed up that order tonight.
Oh, why do you say that?
Yeah, the scumbag came home in a foul mood last night. Something about money? He was going on about someone scamming him. And he threw a shoe at me. Can you believe it?
He really did that?
Yeah, he threw his shoe at me as I was leaving the room. I can't take it much longer. I've got to do something. It was never like that when we were dating, but as soon as we got married, he turned into a completely different person. The towels need to be folded just like his mother does. The plates need to be stuck in the right formation in the cabinet. Nothing's ever good enough. Not that he ever does a thing to help around the house.
Oh, sounds tough.
You're the only person I can talk to about it, Davy. Thanks for hearing me out. You must be tired. Sorry to bother you.
It's okay. I don't have to get up early in the morning, so it's cool.
I hope you don't mind me telling you about my problems. I'll probably bore you with the trivial details of my life again. You don't mind?
Glad to be of service.
You rock. Don't quit this job. I need you there.
I can't be bothered to go to work. It is such a drag.
Nothing I can do about that. And anyway, I thought you needed the cash.
Yeah, I know. Must be better ways to make cash, though.
That bad? I thought you got along with the manager.
Yeah, Larry's great. He lets me take vape breaks whenever it's quiet. He even gives me beers to take home if it's been a long night. He's not the problem.
So, what's changed?
There's this new girl, Naomi.
Yeah, I think you've mentioned her before. Or was that Nancy, with the big voice?
Nah, Naomi.
She's the one who's always bitching about her husband?
Yeah, see, you remember well.
So what's wrong with that? She might want a shoulder to cry on. Then you can give her a little massage, hands start getting lower.
It is not funny, dude. Recently, she's getting worse. She treats me like her therapist. And at the end of the night, after a long day at school and busy shift at the restaurant, all I want to do is have a few beers and go to sleep, and she texts me as soon as she's home.
Sounds like she wants more than just a work friend.
I know, right? I don't have the heart to tell her to leave me alone. The job's good, so I don't want to have to quit, but it's getting to be too much.
She likes you. If I were you, I'd go with it. She's married, so you don't have to spend any money on her. Just give her what she wants.
I don't know what she wants. She keeps saying that I'm the only one she can talk to. She's already started texting me again tonight.
Complaining about her husband again? How do you even know it's true? She might just be telling you stories so you feel sorry for her.
Yeah, that's possible.
You'll just have to face the fact that you are irresistible to women.
Dude, she is starting to be a real pain. All she does is tell me how her life sucks and how her husband treats her bad and how she wants to start her life all over again. Her negativity is bumming me out.
Yeah, that sounds like a drag. But is she hot? She's hot, right? She's the one who was putting out that trash the night I picked you up.
Ah, dude, what's that got to do with it? She's 39 and married.
Yeah, I get it, but hot.
She's alright.
You dog. If she was a mongrel, you would have told her to leave you alone ages ago.
She keeps telling me that I'm her only friend and that I can't quit the job. Not that I was thinking of it until this. She's just a real downer to be around. The boss has noticed and told me to be careful not to get too close.
Ah, so he's aware of her. Probably caused some grief with someone else in the past.
Maybe.
But look at it this way. She's married, so low maintenance, hot and 39. Not too old, not too young. She's experienced, but not an old hag. She'll probably teach you a thing or two, young Padawan.
Oh, God, give it a rest. You really think that she's that hot?
Dude, you're just spoiled because Lexi is so fine. But think of the possibilities. You have a fantastically beautiful 20-year-old girlfriend and a hot 39-year-old for when Lexi is out of town on her modeling jobs.
I've never been great at lying or juggling.
It does sound like a dream situation, though. Of course it does. Most dudes only dream about having a girlfriend as gorgeous as Lexi. And you can have her and a 39-year-old hot mama for those cold, lonely nights.
Holy crap, dude, you live in a fantasy world.
Vicariously through you, you utter legend. You need to get as much experience as you can while you're still young, dude.
I can dream, but I couldn't do that to Lexi. She's not just the finest girl on campus, she's a really nice girl. Country girl at heart.
You can't understand how lucky you are, dude. I wish I had your luck with women.
Shall I introduce you to Naomi?
Nah, she's married. Sounds like too much work sneaking around.
You just got done telling me I should, you idiot.
I just want front row seats when the whole thing goes up in flames and ends with a police chase down the highway in your white Ford Bronco.
With friends like you.
You aren't on the schedule for today. I haven't seen you for a day or two. Oh, I see you've changed shifts with Tracy. Schoolwork weighing you down? It's lonely without you here to talk to. I can't talk to anyone anywhere. Home, work. I need you here to lift my spirits. It's not busy today either, so I'm left alone with my thoughts. Dark thoughts. Sometimes I think about ending it all. How about we ask Larry to schedule us in together next month? Then I can see you and talk to you every day. That gives me something to look forward to. What do you say? There'll be a little something in it for you. I kind of mentioned it before, but I never pressed you for an answer. How about we go get a bite to eat together sometime? Nothing fancy, just a taco or a burger. My treat. Just two friends out for a meal. I'll listen to whatever's on your mind. What do you say? I mean, you always listen to me. It's the least I can do. Oh, are you in class? Sorry, I'll let you get back to it. Let me know what you think about my offer. Talk to you later.
Hey, Naomi, sorry, I was out with some of the guys in my Friday afternoon class. All I can do is listen, but I'm all ears if you need me.
Aw, thanks. College parties? Oh, that takes me back. I used to be a bit of a wild girl back when I was a student.
Oh, we were just having a few beers and a game of pool, nothing wild.
But now you probably just think I'm an old lady.
No, I don't think that.
Did you have time to think about my idea? Submitting requests for the same shifts? I'm easy. Any time is fine with me. Send me a screenshot of your sheet and I'll fill in mine the same.
Sorry, Naomi. I never know when I'm going to be available until the last moment. Larry knows that, and he usually uses me to fill gaps of people with family things they need time off for. So I sometimes won't have any shifts for a week and then doubles for 10 days in a row. So it's kind of difficult to promise anything. Sorry.
I can hold off until you've spoken to Larry next week. Or I can tell him I want to work only days when you are in.
If we do that, Larry will have to push people out of their usual spots. He won't be happy and neither will they. I doubt that he'd even allow it, given that you and I aren't even anywhere near senior staff yet. It might be more trouble than it's worth. Plus, I'm a student, so when I have tests or go home to visit my folks, Larry is really good about it. I don't want to sour the relationship. He is a really great boss.
You're so grown up. I'm impressed. I should have married someone like you. By the way, how are things with your girlfriend? Is she still keeping you happy?
Hey, I'm just a guy. All I'm saying is I don't want to cause trouble for the other staff. Oh, and yeah, things are going great with Lexi. I really think she's the one.
I envy her. She's a lucky girl. I hope she knows that. I've never seen her, but I bet she's stunning. Is she?
Yeah, she's a bit too good looking. Guys stop and stare when she walks by. Sometimes when I'm with her, I feel invisible. I could be stark naked, yet when we walk into a room together, people only notice her.
Oh, you are being way too hard on yourself. I'm sure the ladies all notice you. Have you ever seen my husband?
No, I don't think I've ever had the chance.
You aren't missing anything. He doesn't even make much money, yet he acts like he's king of the castle. He's not kind at all, and he's a total slob. He has a room he calls his study, and there's a full ashtray and a trash can of fast food wrappers outside it every morning. He expects me to clean it all away for him. Study? The only thing he is studying is obesity. I so wished I hadn't married him.
I'm really sorry, Naomi. I have to go. I'm meeting someone.
If it's your girlfriend, you don't have to hide it. It's okay, you go and have fun.
Okay, right. Bye.
See you at work. Troy, help me.
What happened? Are you okay?
I was attacked by my husband. I can't take it any longer. He's insane. He's all up in arms because we don't have children. I told him I couldn't imagine having kids with him, and he lost it. Started throwing pot plants and furniture around. I'm terrified. Then he grabbed me by my hair. I feel so dirty. He's disgusting. Please come and get me. You've got to help me. You're my only friend.
I'm really sorry, but I can't at the moment. I'm out with a friend and nowhere near your place. If it's that bad, you need to call the police.
No way. I'm not dealing with them again. They'll say it's a domestic dispute and that I'm overreacting.
Yeah, but it's more than a dispute. It's domestic violence.
The police won't intervene just for an argument.
You said he attacked you?
Why did I get married? I want to divorce his sorry good-for-nothing carcass. What should I do? Should I get divorced?
Sorry, Naomi, I really am. I can't use my phone at the moment. I mean, I'm not supposed to be.
I had another huge fight with my husband. It's his fault we never sleep together, but he suddenly started saying I needed to put out, and if I didn't, we should break up. He's unbelievable. Who the hell wants to sleep with such a disgusting fat pig? Help me, Troy.
I understand what you're saying, and it sounds like a difficult situation, but I really don't think I should be getting involved in a situation between you and your husband. It doesn't feel right. It's none of my business. I'm sorry I'm not of more use.
Can you just hear me out? I need someone to talk to. Do you have time tonight? Can we meet and talk?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Why not? Hey, Troy, I'm sorry about last night. I was desperate. I didn't have anywhere else to turn. I've calmed down a bit.
So things didn't escalate after you texted me?
Oh, no, they did. He threw the TV at me and I left. I'm at a home for battered women. They'll let me stay here for a few days.
He threw a whole TV at you?
But I've had time to change my way of thinking. I hate my husband, but there's no point in getting divorced. So, I've made a decision, and I need your help. Only you can do it.
Okay, I'll do what I can.
I want to have your baby.
Huh?
Sorry, that was too straight shooting. Let me explain. I want a baby, but I'm damned if I'm gonna have one with that pig. I want your baby.
What the hell? Like, what? You have been watching too many Netflix dramas. Just what are you saying? You are joking right now.
No, I know it's asking a lot, but I'd never ask you to recognize the baby as its father, and I'd never ask for child support. It would just be you, a friend, helping out another friend. All the financial burden would be on my husband. All you'd have to do is the part that feels good. Isn't that a great deal? I wouldn't ask for anything else ever.
A great deal? You need to think calmly about this. Do you know what you're saying?
Yes, of course I do.
Then it's even worse. You're trying to have a baby with someone that isn't your husband. How can that possibly be a good idea? It is a huge problem.
Only if I get found out. And why would I? So please, for me, will you? It might only take one time. For your friend.
What's in it for me? I can only see where things could and probably will go wrong. What are the merits?
There are lots of merits.
Name one.
Well, you get to sleep with me, and you wouldn't have to take any precautions because I want you to give me a baby. That alone should give you enough reason. And if you happen to fall in love with me along the way, I'll be your girlfriend. We can't get married, but we can have fun for as long as you like.
I'm gonna pretend that you didn't say any of this. I'm gonna delete these texts and forget I ever read them.
Timing is everything in life, don't you think? I messed up my own life by getting married too soon. I wouldn't want you to regret any decisions you made. This kind of chance only comes once or twice in a lifetime. You wouldn't want to look back and regret it, would you?
What you are proposing is morally wrong. I can't agree to it. Please don't try and get me involved. I can't help you.
Think about it, Troy. I'll give you until tomorrow. If you change your mind, let me know, okay? What do you think of that? You like? I took it just now, just for you. You're the only one who has that shot. Do you like what you see? How does it make you feel? Did it make you excited? Tell me how you're feeling right now.
Nauseous. I threw up in my mouth a little.
What?
It's pretty gross. You gotta quit this.
Troy?
Who else would it be?
You aren't your usual nice self. Is this really you?
Who the hell are you just to suddenly start sending such offensive pictures? Have you got no common sense? No manners? And you're a married woman. What kind of behavior is that?
So, this is the real you, huh? But I like this side of you. Tell me like it is. Tell me what you really think. I can take it. Are you as turned on as I am? Just ignore my stupid husband. He means nothing to me. It's you that I want. Be mine. Be my boyfriend. I'll rock your world. I can show you a good time like that child you're dating can't.
I'll pretend I never heard any of this. I'm gonna delete this entire conversation. And you do the same. I don't want anyone knowing what you've been saying to me.
Just do what I ask. Once is enough. Give me a baby.
Hey, I'm trying to be as nice as possible about this, but you're crossing the line. I don't want you, and I certainly don't want to get you pregnant. You keep complaining about how terrible your husband is, but you come across as a total mad woman. How do I know anything you've told me is even the slightest bit true? Not that it matters. These last few days, you've shown me what an obsessive nutjob you can be. I am beginning to feel sorry for your husband having to suffer through being married to you.
You've changed. What happened to the sweet little Troy that wouldn't say a bad word about anyone?
You pushed me to this. I usually am nice to everyone. Now leave me alone. I don't want anything more to do with you. Do you understand, or do I have to call the police? Or your husband? At least I should tell Larry he's got a real psycho working for him.
Okay, I got it.
Hey, I thought I told you don't call me. Don't text me anymore. You said you understood.
No, it's my husband. He's found out about us.
What us? There is no us. It's only you.
Turns out he's been reading our conversations. I did what you said and deleted them, but he'd already taken screenshots. He's talking divorce. What should I do?
How the hell should I know? I have nothing to do with this. I never did.
Hey, come on now. You need to take responsibility for this.
Why? I've only ever been nice to you in the interests of good work relations. I've never once shown any interest in you other than that. It's all in your head.
Well, if I get divorced, I'll have nowhere to go. You'll have to marry me instead.
This is all you're doing. It's some fantasy you've concocted, and now you'll have to sort it out yourself. I told you I wasn't interested. Nicely at first, then more directly when you didn't get the hints.
You gave me plenty of reason to think you were interested.
No, I was just being friendly. There's a big difference.
There isn't. You led me on and made me have feelings for you. I thought you cared about me. Marry me. I want to have your children.
Read what I'm about to type and then read it again. If you send a single word to me ever again, I'm gonna go straight to Larry and show him this entire conversation.
I love you.
That's it. I told you. I warned you.
Wait.
No, not this time.
I really like you.
I don't even want to think of you. You are really making me angry now. Seriously, don't ever contact me again. After that last exchange, I called my boss, Larry, and I told him what had been going on. He was surprised to hear the extent to which she had gone and wouldn't believe that Naomi was capable of such craziness. He kept saying, I knew she was a little quirky and I tried to schedule her shifts with people who I knew could handle her. He still wouldn't believe it until I showed him the texts. I didn't show him the photos, that's not my style. I didn't want to punish Naomi or ridicule her, I just wanted her to leave me the hell alone. I told Larry that I would leave and find another job, but it turned out that Naomi had already called and quit before I could say anything. I did get an apologetic phone call from Naomi's husband. That was really awkward. But according to the one other staff member she used to text, she used a dating app to find some other new guy to pester. Then finally, her husband had enough of her and kicked her out for good. I'm still working at that place today. Actually, Larry made me the night shift manager. He said that he liked the way that I handled Naomi. I guess I may have a future in management. The experience has taught me to be a little bit more cautious, though. And Clay has never forgiven me for not sleeping with Naomi. He calls me the stupidest man in town. But I think I made the right choice. What do you think?
We're getting divorced. Divorced! What? What's going on with you? I'm just saying that it's time for us to get a divorce. My need for you is over now, so it's time to split. Wait. What do you mean you want a divorce? My dad has finally stopped living at the nursing home. Well, actually, he has no need for it anymore. So because of that, there's no point in me being married to you. Did you want me to be the one to look after him if he made it out of there or something? That's exactly right. But now that he is gone, I have zero need for you. I've been waiting a long time for this day to come. What? Why are you saying this right now? I'm getting my inheritance. I overheard my dad talking about it a while ago, before he had to go to the retirement home. He said that he was leaving $10 million for me after he passed away. So I've been planning to use that money to find me a sexy young wife. So can we just get this divorce thing over with? Do you think that these past 7 years of constantly having to visit the home to see your dad has been easy for me? You always told me you were too busy to visit him, and that I needed to see him so that he wouldn't get lonely. I even had to cut back on my work so that I could go see him every few days. Was that all you wanted from me? That's why I'm saying your time is up. There's no use in you being in my house anymore, so I'd like you to get out. Ha! This can't be happening. I've never heard of any couple our age getting a divorce like this. No matter what you think is right or not, we are going to get this divorce. I'm giving you 5 days to get all your things packed up and out of my house. I plan to sell that place after the divorce, so I'd like it to be ready for an open house. Just because you want me out that quickly doesn't mean it's possible. I don't have a full-time job right now, and I need time to find a new house. Isn't there another way besides getting a divorce? If we just wait a little bit for things to cool down, then we can rethink our options. Even when things calm down, this is the only option. I'm way over being with some used-up 43-year-old hag like you. I want someone half your age whose skin still has the feel of a peach, not a raisin. And since I'll be getting that $10 million from my dad, that dream will come true. This is terrible. Hey, it sure is for you. By the way, I knew about this happening. Huh?
About what?
When I'd be going to see your dad, you go out to strip clubs to play with other girls.
Ah, so you did notice that.
Sometimes I'd come home to there being little notes that you've got from the strip clubs sitting on the living room table. I didn't want to look at them, but I had to make sure I wasn't hallucinating. You really did visit those strip clubs a lot while I was taking care of your dad for you. Did you really not care about your dad's condition?
Worry? Actually, the opposite. I was worried that he would still be kicking for the next few years and that I'd never get that money in time.
Then I was the only one that cared about him. If he would have heard that you went off to see younger women instead of care for him, he'd have been heartbroken.
Well, he's gone now, so I don't have to worry about that. Alrighty then, 5 days and then you need to be out of there.
And what will you do during that time?
I'm going to stay at a hotel for 5 days, as well as go visit the strip club some more. I'll be getting that $10 million soon, so I'm not worried about the amount of money I'll spend there this week.
I can't believe it. While I'm getting my things packed up, I'll make sure to sign the divorce papers for you.
All right. You out of the house yet, Judy?
I still haven't found a full-time job or a house yet, so could you give me just a bit longer?
I knew you'd say something like that. I left you $50K at the house so that you can get out of there today and find a decent place. Now get out of there. With that amount of money, you'll also have time to find a decent job, right?
You're really going to give me that much? And $50,000? How did you manage to get that much money?
I couldn't just wait around for that $10 million to hit my account, so I went ahead and borrowed some money. But once I get that money from my dad's inheritance, I'll be golden. So I don't see any problems with this.
I see. There are places that give out that kind of money, huh?
Well, it's probably not the most legal of places, but... Also, with that $50,000 I left, there should be the divorce papers sitting next to it. All I need from you is to sign them, and then I'll take them to the city office. Or, if you'd like, you can take them to the office for me.
You still found some use for me, huh? I'll make sure to drop them off there this afternoon. And is it really okay for me to take the $50,000 check?
It's just to get you out of that house by today, so take it. And to me, that amount is nothing.
Okay, then I'll be taking it. I'm going to get all my stuff put into the moving truck, so once that's finished, I'll call you.
You're only now getting all of your things ready to go? What have you been doing for the past 5 days?
I've been busy trying to find a job and a house. And since I haven't found a place to move to still, I'm going to go back to my parents' house.
Go right ahead.
Also, I just received a call from your boss an hour ago. Are you planning to leave your job? I told him that we are getting a divorce, so I don't know what you're planning.
I'm planning to quit my job. Even though I did put in a lot of effort to move up there. But now that I'll have all the money I need, there's no point in me working a boring job. I kept saying to everyone that I'm going to become a millionaire, and they tell me to quit my job so that I can enjoy my money.
I get that quitting your job has nothing to do with me, but are you really going to just throw away your normal life? Because of that, your boss kept asking me why you'd want to leave your job without telling anyone. He will probably keep trying to get a hold of you.
Then I'm just going to ignore him. Right now, I'm living the life of a celebrity.
Huh? What do you mean?
I borrowed that $50,000 for you, but I also borrowed a bunch more to start enjoying myself with. I've been buying really fine wine to enjoy with the strippers, as well as buying nice sports cars to look rich in. Because of this money, I'm even able to take a different girl out every day in my sports cars. You're probably jealous, right?
Not in the slightest. I'm just wondering how you are able to borrow that much money to enjoy buying all of that fancy stuff with. You're going to regret all of that later, right?
I'll be able to pay all of this back, so I'm not gonna regret a thing.
Well, if you can do that, that's fine, I guess. For the time being, I'll make sure to get the papers to the city office this afternoon. Hey! Tell me this is all a lie! What are you all worked up about? We are already divorced now, so why are you trying to talk to me still? Did you know about all of this? About all of what? About who was going to get my dad's inheritance. I just got the documents in the mail, but there was nothing in them regarding me getting anything. But they said something about me getting everything from him, right? So you did know about this. Why did he give you all of his money and not his own son? Isn't something like that unheard of? I'm his only son, and on top of that, I overheard him years ago talking about giving me all his money. This is a crime, for God's sake. Well, I didn't say anything to him about it. Your dad decided to bring this stuff up with me, so don't try saying it's some sort of crime. Why? What made him talk with you about it? Just like it says on the inheritance forms. While I would go to visit your dad to care for him, you'd go to the strip club. Your dad also knew about that. He also knew that you were excited to get all of his money after he passed. Why did he know about that stuff? Because I talked with your dad about all of that. He told me that you must only see him as a bag of money, while having a very depressed expression on his face. Huh? Why would you bring that up with him? I couldn't help myself. Him and I wanted to talk to you about it, but you'd always say you were too busy with work. Or should I say too busy fooling around with another woman? Whose fault is that? Well, that's... He then told me that because I was the only family he had left that cared about visiting him, that I'd be the one to get his money. What the hell? So he wasn't even going to give me $10 million? Seems like it. This is bullcrap. How about we forget about this divorce thing? I doubt you'd find ways to spend that $10 million alone, right? I already handed the paperwork in yesterday, so you're too late. But can we at least rethink all of this? Even if we are officially divorced, we can get back together again, right? Right? I'm dead set on staying single. Why would you only get back together with me after learning that I'll get all that money? Well, I hadn't thought about someone else getting that money besides me. Can you at the very least give me $500K? If you give me half, we don't have to remarry, and we can both go our own separate ways. Even though this money is all supposed to remain with me. Also, I know what you plan to use this money for already. You just want it so that you can find young girls and drive nice cars, right? Shut up. Without that money, what am I going to do? Now that you say that, I got another call from the company you left. That's right. I still haven't officially left that place. I didn't hand in anything saying that I was leaving yet either. Can you let my boss know that I'll be coming back in starting tomorrow? What are you saying? They called me to tell me that because of the amount of days you took off unannounced, you'll be getting laid off. Then that means I'm unemployed right now. That's what you'd wanted, right? So this is the fruit of your labor. I expected to get millions from my dad, and I even borrowed so much money in preparation for that. Now that I'm unemployed, how the hell am I going to pay that back? You told me you bought a few sports cars, right? If you sell all of those on your house, you should have enough money, right? That won't even be enough. How much did you take out? $100,000. How did you find a place that gave out that much? I found a guy that said as long as I'd be getting that million, he'd set me up. He said that when I pay him back, he wants $200K. But he told me that if he doesn't get that money back, he'd set his men on me. Set his men on you? He'd have me forced into his company working on a crab fishing boat out in the Bering Sea. He said that I'd lose the luxury of being on land and risk death fishing crab out of the cold and deadly sea. He even said he'd prefer I just become shark bait, but he has a company to run. I can't work a job like that. I hate the ocean. Sounds pretty rough. But isn't that what you deserve? I told you you'd regret taking out that much money from an illegal source, didn't I?
Please at least act a little worried about me.
But we aren't together anymore, so for all I care, I don't know you. And I don't have time to worry about someone I don't know.
I never thought you could be this cold. By the way, I gave you $50,000, right? Could you please give me that back?
I already spent it all, so it's gone.
Huh? How did you spend all that in just a few days? Maybe you really were jealous of the way I was living.
You told me to use that money towards a new house. So in order for me to live a happy life with my parents, I used the money to get us a new house built. So that $50,000 is long gone.
That's crazy. Hey, I know that I've been pretty selfish recently. While you were with my dad helping care for him, I'd be out getting drunk with all sorts of girls. I'm really, really sorry about all of that. Could you please give me one more chance to make things right between us?
I said it already, but I have no desire to get back together with someone that only cares for money.
But if I can't fix this mess, I really will end up going to work out in the Bering Sea. I already lost my job, so there's no way to make that money back.
That's what'll happen when you only think about yourself. You still only want to get back together so that you can repay whoever you took that money from. Even if the amount of money I got from your dad is a lot, I can only see a future where you'd go back to using it to party at strip clubs.
I won't let that happen. Please believe what I'm telling you.
This conversation seems like it'll only drag on. If you have any other questions to ask or things to say, please contact my lawyer about it.
A lawyer? What lawyer?
I got a lawyer in order to get a court settlement from you. You only thought about yourself when getting that divorce, and hurt me and your father by forgetting that we existed. Wouldn't getting a little money from you to make up for all that pain you caused be the right decision?
I'm already in a lot of debt. I don't have any way or reason to give you money.
I told you to talk with my lawyer about this. I need to start getting everything situated with him now, so enjoy your time in the ocean fishing for crab. I'll make sure to think of you the next time I'm eating crab. After our final conversation, George went ahead and sold all his cars that he bought with the borrowed money, as well as his house, in order to pay an out-of-court settlement that we both agreed on. He still had to pay back whoever he took that money from, and constantly tried calling, texting, and even visiting me to get me to split the inheritance. I ended up blocking all forms of communication with him as well as getting a restraining order on him. Later, I heard from one of his coworkers at the company he left that he was sent out to sea to work on a fishing boat. I didn't know the reason why his coworker was contacting me at first, but in the end, I was crying laughing about George's predicament. I guess he'll be working for a very long time out in the cold Bering Sea trying to fish all of that money out of the frigid waters. On the other hand, I'm living in the newly built house with my parents, learning to enjoy life as a single, middle-aged woman. I don't plan on getting married again, but if I find